All right. We should be good. We should be good. So, hey guys, hope you're doing well today. Of course, I will be giving you guys my live reaction for this game between Scotland and the Springboks. So, yeah, very excited for this game. Of course, I mean this game's obviously being played within BT Stadium, obviously within Murrayfield. So, yeah, obviously Scotland do have home advantage for this game, but nonetheless, I mean, both teams obviously are coming back from a winning result so far. Obviously, with Scotland beating the Wallabies, obviously 15 points to 13, obviously from the last game, and then obviously the South Africans obviously winning against Wales when last week against the Welsh, I believe 28 points, 23 points, 18. Sorry. So yeah, that's both obviously coming back from a winning result. So yeah, this should be a very good game to watch. Yeah, I'm just so excited for this game. But yeah, obviously, guys, if anyone who obviously is joining, by the way, I am giving obviously you guys my live reaction for this game between Scotland and South Africa. I'll go over obviously the lineups right now, obviously for both sides, and then afterwards we'll get into our predictions, obviously for the game, and then yeah, kickoff will begin straight in. So of course we'll start off with the Scottish lineup, of course. So I'll just move to the side here, obviously, so you guys can be able to see the Scotland lineup. So, of course, the Scotland lineup, we'll go through it right now. So, of course, with the front row, we do have the likes of Strowman at number 1, as well as McNary at number 2. And then, of course, we do have the likes of Zander Fagerson at number 3. So, yeah, a very decent front row, to say the least. Obviously, they made a change within the hooker spot, obviously, with McNally obviously coming in for the Scots within this game. But overall, I think that front row was actually very impressive against the Wallabies last week. So, yeah, should do pretty well against the Springboks. But, of course, in my opinion, I do believe the Springboks obviously have the best front row, I would say, in World Rugby, starting front row and the back, and obviously coming off the bench. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult, I'd say, for the Scottish, I'd say, within that scrub. But you never know. The Scottish were actually pretty impressive against the Wallabies, so maybe they can give them a run for their money. But, of course, with the lock pairing for the Scots, we do the likes of the same lock pairing as last time, obviously, with Skinner number 4, as well as Gilchrist number 5. A very good lock pairing, to say the least. And obviously, you could say an up-and-coming lock pairing, actually, who's kind of you could make a really big difference, I'd say, within that Six Nations campaign, obviously coming up for the Scots. So yeah, just another opportunity kind of for them to the gel once again, obviously within this game against, and yeah, what by the way they do obviously against the Springboks as well. Of course, with the loose forward pack, we do have the likes of Heyman actually coming in for Hamish Watson, who is arguably the biggest call obviously within the game, and because of that, obviously Jamie Ritchie's had the shift towards the 7 position, which obviously he's able to cover, but I would say 6 is obviously his preferred position. But of course, we do the likes of Fagerson, obviously, at number 8 as well. But yeah, obviously, like I said beforehand, Hamish Watson obviously being left out is a big decision, very big decision, obviously, by the coach. And yeah, it's one of those where, I mean, Hamish Watson, he was the player of the tournament for the Six Nations this year, and he was brilliant for the British National Lions, obviously within South Africa. So yeah, it's one of those where it's a really tough decision. I can definitely to be perfectly honest, there must be a reason why they haven't actually gone with him. But yeah, it is interesting, obviously, that Hamish Watson obviously isn't starting, but obviously he is off the bench, so you can make an impact off the bench. But still, it's just very interesting to see what's going to happen there. Of course, we move on towards the back line now, of course. So with the number 9 position, we do the likes of Ali Price as well as Finn Russell, number 10. So again, another good combination. You could say 9-10 combination, obviously, for the Scots, and obviously unchanged as obviously from last week. We do have the likes of Scott actually joining in replace of Johnson from last week. So it'll be good to see how he gets along, obviously, within this game. Of course, partnering up with him is Chris Harris once again, who is really just a standout, you could say, centre for the Scots. So it kind of makes sense, obviously, that he kind of retained his spot, obviously, for the number 13 position. And of course, with the wingers, we do the likes of Van der Merwe, of course, number 11, as well as McLean at number 14. So yeah, a decent pairing, at least, obviously, from different wings. But yeah, Van der Merwe should definitely be a challenge, I'd say, for the Springboks. Obviously, if you didn't see that Lions tour, by the way, Van der Merwe, whenever he played, was definitely a hard one to kind of you can say the Springboks had a hard time, kind of dealing with him. So I can definitely see Van der Merwe having a very good game. To be perfectly honest. But of course, number 15 position, we do the likes of Stuart Hogg, and of course, he's the captain for the Scots. So yeah, I mean, he's just a brilliant player, to say the least, and he really made a difference, you could say, from last week's game. And I do believe I was he my man of the match? No, it was Hamish Watson. But still, he had a very good game, to say the least. But yeah, Van der Merwe, I definitely say would be my one-to-watch player from this game for the Scots. But of course, we now move on, of course, for the Springboks. So here's, of course, is the Springboks starting lineup. So of course, number 1 position, we do the likes of Oxen Che at number 1, as well as Imbonombi at number 2, and of course, Trevor and Kanye at number 3. So yeah, a very decent front row, of course, for the Springboks within this team. I mean, obviously, they do have a plethora of backups, obviously, coming off the bench, obviously, with Vincent Gok as well as Malcolm Marks, who else? Like Stephen Kickoff as well. So yeah, they're really stacked in that position. But still a very decent front row, to say the least, and obviously should do well to obviously challenge because this Scottish front row. Of course, in the lock pairing, we do the likes of Evan Smith at number 1, as well as McLean, as well as Mostert at number 5. So yeah, a very decent lock pairing, to say the least. I would say it's arguably the best lock pairing that the Springboks can offer. I mean, you could maybe say RG Simon, but of course he's still unavailable for the Springboks, so this will obviously have to do, which obviously is pretty good to say the least. But of course, a loose forward pack for the Springboks. We do the likes of Kulisi at number 6, who of course is the captain for the Springboks. Number 7, we do the likes of Colin Smith, and of course at number 8, we do the likes of Dwayne Van Meulen. So yeah, a very good loose forward pack to say the least, obviously for the Springboks, and yeah, should do pretty well to actually obviously challenge them. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But well, anyway, we'll move on obviously towards the back line, obviously, for the Springboks. For the number 9 and 10 position, they've made 2 changes, obviously with Flapper obviously still out for the Springboks. We have Herschel Yankees obviously in there. But the big change really for the Springboks is that they've not dropped, but they put Pollard on the bench in replace of Elton Yankees, who gets a start for the Springboks, which is exciting to see. A Yankee combination with 9-10, so let's see how they get along. Of course, the center pairing is the same as usual, Damien Delende as well as Lecanio Am, so they should do pretty well in this game, to be perfectly honest. I think that's probably the main area where they can obviously attack towards this Scottish back line. For the wingers, of course, we do the likes of Mbimpi at the number 11 spot, as well as Jesse Cleal at the number 15 spot. And, of course, I believe it's Jesse Cleal and someone else, I believe. It's Elton Yankees, if I'm not mistaken, who are both getting their 50th cap. Or is it Franco Mostert? But I know for sure Jesse Cleal is getting his 50th cap, so obviously good on him. And, of course, number 15 position, we do the likes of William LaRue, who obviously is in replace of Damien Williams from last week's game. So yeah, obviously he should make a better impact in my opinion. But yeah, overall, good teams overall to say the least. I mean, of course, just going back towards, you could say the key omissions from the starting lineups, of course, is Hamish Watson for the Scottish, as well as Andre Pollard for the South Africans. So yeah, I mean, both sides are, you could say they're you could say one of probably their star players coming off the bench, to be perfectly honest. So it's very interesting to see what the kind of a tactic that both sides are actually going for. I mean, to be honest, with Elton Yankees, he's a brilliant fly half, to say the least, and very reliable. And I think he's a great bench player, but he doesn't get a lot of starting opportunities, to say the least. So it's understandable why a lot of people might question this decision. But yeah, to be perfectly honest, I really enjoy it. I think it'll be I think he might have a brilliant game, to say the least. But you never know. I don't want to jinx it. But of course, with the Scots, I mean, like I said beforehand, my ones to watch obviously for them is Van der Merwe. But if I had to say for the Springboks, who would be my one to watch for the Springboks? I think I would have to say, I mean, Elton is just he's ridiculous. But yeah, you know what? I'll say Elton Yankees. Elton Yankees will be my one to watch. I'll say from this game for sure for the Springboks. I just think he'll have a good game, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. But of course, as I've said already, I will be giving you guys my live reaction for this game between the Scots versus the Springboks, of course, for this 2021 Autumn Nation Series. If you guys can do me a massive favor, obviously, and like this live stream, guys, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Definitely like this live stream. Just that's all I'm asking, really. But yeah, I'm just excited overall to see what happens. But of course, we'll now move on towards the prediction for this game. So, guys, if you can do me a massive favor, for anyone who is watching, let me know in the comments right there, guys. Who do you think will win this game? Just type in South Africa or Scotland. I just want to know what you guys think. But yeah, no, I just want to see your opinion because, like, for me personally, I do think South Africa will edge it. But I do think it'll be a much closer scoreline than what you would generally think. So for that reason, I think I have to say South Africa, but I think it'll be much closer. So I'll say this will only be, I'll say a 5-point game. I'm going to say, 5-point game like last time. Yeah, I'm going to say a 5-point game once again, guys. Actually, no, scrap that. I just don't want it to be a 5-point game the same. I'm going to say an 8-point game. Yeah. I'm going to say an 8-point game. I don't want to, it's either going to be 8 or 2. Oh, you know what? I'll say 2. I think the Scots have a really good side. So I'll say it's going to be a 2-point game. And for that reason, I can see this game going up to, I'll say, 26 points to 24. Yeah. That's my prediction for this game. 26 points to 24. We'll have to wait and see if it happens, though. You never know. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But, guys, let me know in the comments right now, guys. Let me know right there. Who do you guys think will obviously win this game? Do you guys believe the Scots will win it? Or do you guys think the Springboks will? Of course, I am wearing the new jersey, by the way, the training top. So Let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of criticism towards it, but to be honest, I kind of like it. It's a really nice kit to say the least, and I'm actually going to use it to go to the gym even more because it's a really nice material. But of course, yeah, just looking forward to see obviously what happens with this game. Of course, we are now 10 minutes away from kickoff, so obviously we will the players will be walking off very soon. Wow, it's a fully packed stadium, by the way. But of course, if you guys didn't know, obviously this game was being played within within Murrayfield, obviously in Scotland. So obviously Scotland will have home advantage for this game. But yeah, I don't think that will stop the Springboks from putting a good display, to be honest. But still, what a stadium! I think if there's one stadium I want to go to Murrayfield. I definitely want to go to Murrayfield once. I've never been, but here we go. Of course, just to let you guys know that Flenko Mostards and Jessica, like I said, are getting their 50th cap for today. So they are both walking out first. But of course, the Springboks, of course, are walking out now, obviously onto the field. So yeah, we're getting closer and closer towards the kickoff. But here we go. But here we go. Khaleesi is now in. He's now leading the team out. But of course, like I said beforehand, guys, Jesse Khalil as well as Flenko Mostards obviously are getting their 50th cap for this game. So obviously, congrats on them. But yeah, they've definitely made an impact towards the Springboks side. Definitely for sure. But yeah, guys, like I said beforehand, guys, I will be giving you guys my live reaction for this game between Scotland and the Springboks for this 2021 Autumn Nations Series. And yeah, guys, if you guys can do me a massive favor for anyone who is watching, guys, just like this live stream. That's all I'm asking. Just like this live stream. And if you want to as well, subscribe to the channel. Obviously, I'll give you guys more content like this as well. Obviously, right after this, I'll be doing another live stream for the Ireland versus All Blacks game, as well as England versus Australia. So yeah, it's a very long day for live stream. So yeah, definitely come along, guys. Get your friends if you want. But yeah, I'll give you obviously my live commentary, you could say, for this game between Scotland and the Springboks. But yeah, definitely like the live stream, guys, if you can. But yeah, just very excited, very excited. Of course, South Africa have walked out already. Dwayne Vermeulen looking a bit scary as usual when he walks out. Very serious face to say the least. But of course, both sides now are getting ready, obviously, for the national anthem. I believe Scotland, have they walked out yet? They're not showing them just yet, but I believe they are going to be coming up right now. Here we go. Yeah, Scotland are out of the tunnel right now, guys. So just a bit of a delay, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, could be this is gonna be a big game, guys. You don't really understand the circumstances of what can happen here. But I mean, guys, let me know if I'm being bold here, but I really do think Scotland have a good shot in winning the Six Nations. I mean, it's the first time I've actually said I think I've been like, I feel good about saying that, if that kind of makes sense. I think it's gonna be a really good, it's a very close Six Nations to say the least. Obviously, I mean, I think the three big ones, obviously I think the four you have to include Wales. I mean, I think even Ireland have done very well recently. It's gonna be, guys. I won't be surprised if this is the closest Six Nations we've had in a while. To be perfectly obviously for the up and coming one, but yeah, I mean, I think Scotland do have a good shot at actually winning, contending for it. I mean, it's Scotland, France, England, Wales, who who are the four. But you never know. Ireland could come in there. You never know. They've done very well recently, and of course, they do have the likes of Italy, who's obviously steadily improving over time. And yeah, they've done pretty well recently. Obviously, developing a few players like Gorbisi as well as Montialoni. I mean, obviously, they've had Pelledri as well. So yeah, they have a few decent players, but obviously not to the level of what the other sides have. But of course, both sides are now out, guys. So we do have the national anthems obviously about to start for South Africa as well as Scotland. So just for the meantime, guys, I just will be a bit quiet just while it happens, with a show of respect, to say the least. But yeah, guys. Oh, of course, guys. Yeah, sorry, guys. Just hold on one second, guys. I will be actually way more quiet than usual because obviously we are celebrating Veterans Day as well. So yeah, we just have to be a bit quiet. Obviously, just paying respect at the same time. So yeah, I'll just be quiet just for the next 1 minute. But here we go. Yeah. Wow. Hey, there we go, guys. Obviously the silence is now done. Obviously for it. Just for anyone who has joined, by the way, guys, I will be giving you guys my live reaction for this game between Scotland and the Springboks. At the moment, obviously the national anthems are about to start right now. I believe it's South Africa's turn right now, and obviously it will be the Scotland's right afterwards. So yeah, excited, very excited. But yeah, hoping that obviously the Springboks do win. I'm going to rep my boys, but at the same time, I think Scotland can do a lot of damage. But to be perfectly honest, I do think they have a good shot at actually winning this game. They've really, I was very impressed by them. Obviously, getting, I'm not going to say a scruffy win against the Wallabies, but I just show that they're able to kind of win in tight situations, which is obviously what you need against the Springboks, especially because it's never really going to be it's always going to be a close game. Obviously, when you play the Springboks, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, should be a good game. Should be a good game. South Africa. Nesu, South Africa, South Africa, South Africa. No es Mona we Moani. Yeah. The players looking ready for this game, by the way, guys. Players looking ready for this game. But guys, let me know in the comments right there, guys, if you haven't already. Let me know who you guys think will win this game. Do you guys believe it will be Scotland or do you think it will be South Africa? Let me know in the comments right now, guys. Just type it there. Just type it there, guys. I want to see you guys obviously reacting towards this. But yeah, should be a good game. Should be a good game, guys. But actually, let me know, by the way, where you guys actually watching this game from as well. I mean, I'm obviously watching this game from Manchester, England. So the timing for me is actually pretty good. I'd say obviously it's the game's been shown at 1 p.m. So yeah, it's decent timing obviously for me. But do let me know in the comments where you guys actually watching this game from, because I will be intrigued by that. But yeah. But here we go. The South African anthem has just finished now, so obviously we are moving now towards the Scottish national anthem, and then after that, of course, kickoff begins. So yeah, very excited, very excited. But of course, just the Scottish anthem, and then obviously kickoff will begin shortly after that. So yes, yeah, excited for this game. But do let me know in the comments right now, guys. Who do you guys think will win this game? Do you guys think it'll be South Africa or Scotland? Just type it. That's all I want to know, guys. And let me know your score predictions for this game. Like I said beforehand, guys, I do think my score for this game, I've said that it'll be a 2-point game. So if I said that Springboks would beat the Scottish, I said, 26 points to 24. That is my prediction for this game. But again, it could be vice versa, to say the least. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, should be a good game nonetheless. But here we go. Scotland's anthem has just started, so just enjoy it, to say the least. But here we go. Wow, fully packed Murrayfield, by the way, as well. Yeah, it's good to see the attendance obviously spiking up, but there we go, guys. The game is about to begin, guys. Obviously, we do have Scotland versus South Africa. Brilliant game, to say the least. Let me just quickly turn up the sound. But guys, let me just say the lineups very quickly if you guys didn't know. Obviously, for Scotland, we do the likes of Scobin at number 1, McNeely number 2, Ferguson number 3, Skinner number 4, Gilchrist number 5, Hanley number 6, Ritchie number 7, and of course Ferguson number 8. For the backs, of course, of the Scottish, we do have the likes of Ali Press number 9, Finn Russell number 10. We do the likes of Scott number 12, Harris number 13, of course Van den Merwe number 11, McLean at number 14, and of course Hogg at number 15, who of course is the captain for the Scottish. So that good start, to say the least, obviously for the Scots. But we know of Torsource to South Africans, we do the likes of Oxton Che number 1, as well as Imbonombe number 2. Of course, Trevor Ndinkanye number 3. For Evan Smith number 4, Mostro number 5. We do the likes of Kulisi number 6, as well as Cole Smith number 7, and of course Dwayne Vermeulen number 8. For the back line, of course, we do the likes of we have the likes of Herschel Yankees, as well as Elton Yankees, as well as Damien Delende, as well as Sakanya Wam. For the 11 and 14, we do have likes of Mbimpi as well as Sashi Glill. And of course, the number 15 position, we do have the likes of Lily LaRue. So yeah, very good starting lineup to say the least. Of course, that does mean that the Scottish have Hamish Watson off the bench, and the South Africans obviously have Andre Pollard off the bench. So yeah, two big impact players obviously who can later change the game, but still. Whoa. Wow, the Marines are. This is so cool. The Marines are now coming down with the match ball. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Obviously, guys, if you didn't know, obviously, this is we are obviously remembering the lives of people within the war. So it's a very good respect. Obviously, that's a great. I've never seen that before. That's really cool. Wow. Wow, that's a cool moment. That's a cool moment. Obviously, next moves forward for the for them, but yeah, still very impressive to say the least. Here we go, guys. Let me just quickly change this one thing here just for you guys, but kickoff, by the way, is about to begin, but just quickly just updating this just for you guys, just so then I think that obviously display this for you guys to be aware what's happening. But yeah, there you go. Here we go. I'll put this here obviously for you guys, just so that obviously the scoreline is 0-0. But of course, halftime has the game hasn't begun yet, but we'll see what happens. But here we go, guys. Here we go. Scotland versus South Africa. Scotland in the white, South Africa obviously in the green. Yeah, this should be good. This should be good, guys. Very excited. Yeah, just should be a good game overall. Yeah, just very excited, nonetheless. But here we go. Woo! But guys, let me know in the comments right now, guys. Before this kickoff begins, guys, like this video, guys. If you guys can do it, massive favor right now. Just like this live stream, guys. Would really appreciate that, guys. And subscribe channel, guys, if you haven't already, guys. Just subscribe right now and like the video, guys. But more or less, like I said already, I will be giving you guys my live reaction to this game between Scotland and the Springboks. But here we go. Kickoff is about to begin. Obviously, Stuart Hogg obviously kicking Scotland on the left, Springboks on the right. Of course, Stuart Hogg will be kicking it, I believe, for the Scottish. But here we go. I have to get some water in just before I give you guys my commentary for this game. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. Woo! This is going to be a good game, guys. Obviously, the ref for this game, I do believe, is Angus Gardner. So, yeah, make it as you will, if you guys hate him or not. I personally like his refereeing, but I've seen a lot of them, obviously, within the Super Rugby AU. But yeah, nonetheless, game is about to kick off, guys. I'm obviously not just yet, but of course, Scotland will be kicking off towards the right, where the Springboks are, and obviously, Scottish obviously is on the left. But here we go, guys. Kickoff is now just begun. Stuart Hogg kicking up in the air, in the middle of the field. Here we go. Of course, Willaroo does collect it, and he puts it straight out, obviously, for the lineouts towards for the Scottish. So yeah, here we go. Obviously, guys, it is just for anyone who is joining, guys, like this live stream, guys, as I give you guys my live reaction for this game between Scotland and South Africa. Of course, Scotland have won the first lineup within the game, so McNary obviously is thrown in for the Scottish. They have won it, so they do a quick ball towards the left-hand side. Finn Russell finds a gap within the defence, passing towards Fagerson, but Ali Price collects it, puts it towards the left-hand side once again, passing towards Gilchrist. But they find another, they actually drop the ball, so good pressure defence obviously from the Springboks within the opening minutes, and that I believe it was Finn Russell who actually dropped it to the least. So yeah, not the best pass to say the least. And from there, obviously, South Africa have getting a scrum on their own 10-meter line on the right hand side. So yeah, good play, good start for the Springboks to say the least. But yeah, good pressure. Still good. Good. You could say line speed obviously from the Springboks, but still good. What's the ball? Attacking play. Forgot the word from the Scottish there, but of course, if you do look at the pack weights, obviously for both sides, Scotland's pack weight is 909, while South Africa's is actually only 888. So Scotland actually have a bigger pack, but we'll have to wait and see, obviously, if that makes a difference or not. But here we go. Of course, Herschel Yankees obviously is the number 9 for this game, so he will be putting the ball for the Springboks within the scrum. But here we go, guys. Springboks do have a scrum within the 10-meter line. on the right-hand side. Can they make anything of this within the opening minutes? Here we go. Hershey Yankees does put in the ball for the Springboks, but the Springboks have gained a penalty from the scrum immediately. Wow. Okay. I believe it was the Scottish front row collapsing. I believe it was Ferguson, to say the least. So yeah, straight away, Springboks obviously win the first penalty from the game through the scrum. So obviously a good start for them. Obviously, it was Elton Yankees also kicking the ball to kind of gain some territory in that sense. Not the best kick, to be perfectly honest. Only puts them past the halfway line on the 10-meter line, but still, obviously they have gained a few meters in that play. So yeah, good play from the Springboks. But here we go. Springboks obviously do have their first lineup within the game on the right-hand side. Can they make anything from this? Obviously on the 10-meter line of the Scottish half. Here we go. Imbonombe obviously throwing the ball for the South Africans. Can they win it? Here we go. Or Scottish can challenge them. Good line out from the South Africans. They have one advantage from this play as well, as Scotland has come into it as they've tried to collapse it. But here we go. Will they win a penalty straight away? Will the ref give it? Yeah, he does. The ref does give a penalty straight away. Obviously, for coming in early within the lineouts, so it does make sense. Yeah, not the best play, to be honest, from the Scottish so far. I believe it was Richie who actually came in there early, but yeah, not the best play to say the least. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, the ref has now told him that you just have to wait, obviously, before they can obviously come into that more. But here we go. Obviously, the Springboks have won a second penalty now on the right-hand side. So will they go for the lineouts or will they go for the kick? I mean, we're in the opening 3 minutes, by the way, guys. So it hasn't gone. Time hasn't gone. It's not a long time that's gone by so far, but they have chosen to go for the long kick. So Elton Yankees obviously has chosen to go for a lineout. They have a lineout now on the Scottish 22-meter line on the right-hand side. But still good play from Franco Mostert. But obviously from that, Scottish actually came into the maul very quickly, so they actually won a penalty. And here we go. So Scottish. So here we go. South African obviously with Springboks obviously with the lineout on the 22-meter line of the Scottish half. Can they make anything from this moment? The first opportunity actually to score a try. So let's see what happens. Imbonombe does throw the ball for the Springboks. Can they win it? They do win it through Dwayne Vermeulen. Good set piece, obviously, from there. The Springboks have created a maul on the right-hand side. Imbonombe, obviously, with the ball. They're really pressuring the Scottish defense, but they're doing very well to hold them. The ref has said one already. But here we go. Hershey Yankees has passed it towards I believe Mostert, I believe. So yeah, good play to say the least. But Hershey Yankees now going towards the right-hand side towards Kulisi. Kulisi busting through the defense, but he is taken down by the Scottish very quickly. So at least a good line speed from the Scottish so far. But then they're passing towards the left-hand side towards Ebenezer. But Ebenezer is taken down very quickly by the Scottish defense. So good defense so far from Scotland. But here we go. I believe it's now Oxton Shea not going in. Yeah, good. Oh, he's done very well to gain some meters in that time. Here we go. Hershey Yankees step pass towards the left-hand side towards Kulisi. Kulisi is taken down very quickly. Hershey now back towards Ebenezer Smith. Ebenezer Smith runs through the Scottish defense. Wow, he's done very well to gain some few meters there. They're now 5 meters away from the try line on the left-hand side of the Scottish half. Can they make anything from this? Is that Quagga Smith now taking it up himself, but not able to do anything much from that. Hershey Yankees now passing towards the right-hand side towards Ebenezer Smith. Ebenezer Smith is taken down by the Scottish defense once again. But Hershey Yankees then passes towards Stephen Delende, who's then taken down, but gains a few meters in the process. But here we go. Hershey Yankees now passing towards the right-hand side as it chooses, passing towards Kulisi. Kulisi chooses to take him himself, but he is taken down very quickly. Hershey Yankees goes to the right-hand side once again towards Lacanio Am. Lacanio Am does very well to gain some meters, but the Scottish defense, their line speed is doing very well so far. Very well. But here we go. They are continuing it so far. Can they win a penalty there? Oh, they just don't win it. But here we go. Scottish South Africa have gone to the left-hand side. Will they towards Damian Delende. Damian Delende towards me. Oh, but he's taken down immediately by the Scottish defense. Very good defense. But the ref actually has given advantage. Has given an advantage towards the Springboks. So here we go. Elton Yankees with a high kick in the air, but it is caught immediately by Finn Russell. So obviously we'll go back towards the original advantage, obviously given by the ref. But still good play from both sides. At least obviously we are in the 5th minute, in the 6th minute, by the way, guys. And Scotland obviously it is still 0-0, but Scottish obviously weren't moving away. So for that reason, the Springboks obviously gained advantage on the left-hand corner of the Scottish 22. So for that reason, the Springboks do obviously have a penalty. But they're starting to go for the lineouts. So this is realistically the first big chance within the game, guys, for any team to score any points. Obviously, Springboks have a chance to score a lineout from a lineout set piece on the left-hand corner of the Scottish 22. So let's see if they're able to score a try from this. Here we go. Imbonombe obviously throwing the ball for the Springboks. Can they win the lineouts first? Or can the Scottish steal? Here we go. And they have, oh, they've lost it. The Scottish have actually won the ball. Oh, brilliant play by the Scottish there. I believe it's Gilchrist who actually challenged Franklin Mostert. So brilliant play from him. And now the Scottish are able to clear the ball once again. So very good win by the Scottish there. Relieves them from some pressure at the same time. But Willie obviously collects it, but goes for a high kick in the air. But Pippy obviously chasing now. But can he catch it? No. I believe it was Vandenberg who actually drops it. So it's now a knock-on for, it's now advantage towards the Springboks, obviously due to a knock-on. But the Springboks are still going for it. But here we go. He's now. He's taken down immediately. He's penalty advantage towards the Springboks immediately after Stuart Hall taking down Here's yeah, not the best play really from him. And now kind of relieves pressure for the Springboks. But still, a very good lineup still from the Scottish earlier on. So yeah, obviously that kind of relieved them from some pressure. But yeah, not the best play obviously from Stuart Hall. He was kind of caught in the sun to say the least. His best. He didn't have the best kind of eyes to fully grasp it, so you can obviously let him off within that chance. But still, I mean, Stuart Hall obviously has played within one test. He was played in one test win for the Lions against the Springboks. Obviously, that was in June, within July, I believe. So yeah, he obviously played a massive impact within that game. But of course, the Springboks obviously do have a scrum on the halfway meter line. I believe is it halfway meter line. I think it's the halfway meter line. Springboks have a scrum in their favor. So let's see if they're able to make anything from this play. Obviously, we are in the 8th minute, by the way, guys. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. Very excited. Very excited. Of course, Hersher does put in the ball within the scrum. Can the Springboks win another scrum penalty? Oh, good set piece from both sides, but they have collapsed immediately. Here we go. Hersher now puts towards the left-hand side towards Damien Delende. Damien Delende is taken down by the Scottish defense, but Hersher goes for the box kick, a high box kick, but it's gone back on the floor. So it's now it's not the best box kick at least from the South Africans there. So because of that, Scotland actually have gained not territory, but they've gained obviously the ball once again. So it's a good play from them, to say the least. But of course we are in the 9th minute now, guys. But yeah, not the best box kick from Hershey Yankees as he does kick it out on the full. So for that reason, Scotland obviously have one line out on the halfway meter line, on the 10 meter line, to say the least. Here we go. Scotland's line out. Can they win it? No, Scotland actually get it. Oh, never mind. Scotland actually knock on the ball, but they actually knock it on out of touch. So for that reason, I believe the Springboks actually have won a line out in that play. Yeah, there you go. But here we go. The Springboks have chosen to go for a scrum, actually, because, in fact, the ball actually got knocked out on the line-out. So, obviously, the Springboks were given, obviously, the opportunity to go for a scrum or a line-out. So, obviously, knowing the Springboks, obviously, they chose to go for a scrum, which is pretty expected, to say the least. But, yeah, we're in the 9th minute, by the way, guys. And, yeah, it's all to play for so far. Obviously, 0-0 at this point in time. But still, both sides have shown pretty good spirit so far. Obviously, the Scottish defence has had a lot more work, to say the least. But yeah, Springboks have found a few gaps in that Scottish defence, I'd say, so far, but not able to kind of capitalise through any opportunities they've been given so far. But here we go. Obviously, Hershey Yankees, there is a scrum now on the halfway meter line, and Scotland and of course, South Africa have the ball. Hershey Yankees now putting the ball. Can they win another scrum penalty? Let's find out. They do very well there, very well. They've won advantage through that play as well. So here we go. Hershey Yankees now passes it towards Jesse Cleal. Jesse Cleal is then taken down by the Scottish defence. But I believe it's Hamish Watson who actually... No, not Hamish Watson, but it's Jimmy... Is it Jimmy Ritchie? Yeah, Jimmy Ritchie does very well to obviously stop the play. But of course, the ref does go back towards the original advantage he gave from the scrum. So here we go. Angus... by the way, Angus Garner is, by the way, the ref. But here we go. But here we go. Obviously, we're now in the 10th minute. Scotland have given away a few penalties so far, but they haven't. Yeah, the Springboks haven't been able to do anything from it. So I guess it's kind of a win-win situation so far. But of course, from that penalty, the Springboks have decided to kick it out once again for the Lions on the 22-meter line. So of course, the Springboks have gained a bit of territory, but not as much as they wanted to be perfectly honest. But here we go. Lions obviously towards Springboks on the 22-meter line. Can they win it here? Big play for them. Big play for them. Here we go, guys. Here we go. But guys, just do me a baptist favor, guys, if you guys kind of ready. Like this live stream, guys, if you haven't already, guys. Would really appreciate that, guys. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. Of course, Springboks do have a line right now on the 22-meter line. Can they win it? They do win it. Eben Smith does win the ball for the Springboks. Immonombe now has the ball. But actually, Khaleesi breaks out and passes it towards Justin Clear, I believe. but towards Quagga Smith actually, but Quagga Smith is taken down by the Scottish. But here we go, Justin Cleland now passing it towards Ebenezer Smith, but Ebenezer Smith is taken down by the Scottish. Herschel Yankees now passing towards the left-hand side towards Damien Delaunay. Damien Delaunay is taken down once again, but there's Herschel Yankees now passing towards Kulisi, but Kulisi is then taken down immediately. Might have been a high tackle to say the least, but will they give advantage or not? Maybe not at the moment, but here we go. Ebenezer Smith is then taken down by, is it no more? But here we go. They actually do strip the ball once again. They strip the ball. I believe it was Skolman actually who stripped the ball. But here we go. But of course, the Springboks have won a penalty right back from the breakdown. So very good play, to say the least, from the Springboks there, with no support obviously for Skolman, who did actually in fact whip the ball from Ebenezer Smith earlier on. But here we go. Yeah, they're gonna go for the lineouts, I think. But don't go for the penalty, guys. Come on. Of course, Scotland have conceded 5 penalties so far, guys, after the opening 12 minutes. So yeah, not the best start really for the Scottish, but yeah, still a good game so far, to say the least. But here we go. They have decided to go for the try. So here we go. Elton Yankees does kick it out for the lineouts. So here we go. Will this be the first points on the board? We'll have to wait and find out. Oof. It's good game so far, to say the least, guys. Good game to say the least. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, good game so far, guys. Obviously, still 0-0, but of course, the Springboks do have a line out on the 22-meter, on the left-hand side of the 22-meter line. Can they make anything from this play? This could be the first opportunity for the game to score a try. Well, not the first, but still a good opportunity to score a try for the game. The opening try, to say at least. Here we go. Imanomi does throw the ball for the Springboks. They do win it. They do try to challenge it, but of course, Franklin also does better this time. But here we go. They do create a ball, but the Scottish defense is doing very well to set them back. But here we go. Herschel Yankees now passing. Will he get the ball? I think he has to pass it towards the right-hand side, to be perfectly honest. But no, they choose to pass it down. It's now played on. But it was actually a knock on actually from the Scottish when they actually tried to rip it off. So South Africa actually gained a scrum from that, which, to be perfectly honest, is actually a better thing for them, surprisingly. But here we go. Yeah, I think it was Heyman who actually who knocked on the ball as soon as they actually retrieved it. So yeah, just an unfortunate play really from the Scottish there. But of course, South Africa do now have a scrum on the 22-meter line, 5 meters out to say the least. So a very good place to say it for the Springboks. But obviously, will they make anything from this? That's the question. We're obviously now in the 14th minute, by the way, guys. So let's see what happens. Whew. Gosh. Yeah, it's a good play so far. Good play so far. Can they make anything from this? That is the question, guys. Here we go, guys. The scrum has taken now place. Sorry, just vertically, just have to take care of that. Here we go, guys. Obviously, Herschel Yankees has playing the ball for the Springboks. The Scotland are doing very well. Actually, they're strong and steady within the scrum. But here we go. Dwayne Vermeulen does collect this by himself. He goes by himself, but he is actually taken down by the Scottish defense very quickly. But here we go. Herschel Yankees now passing towards the right-hand side towards Ebenezer Smith. But Ebenezer Smith is then taken down by the Scottish defense. But here we go. Kulisi is then taken down immediately by Scotland. But Herschel Yankees then decides to go towards the... It's offside, ref. That's offside. Oh, it's not offside, actually. The ball is dropped backwards, but Scotland actually do retain possession once again. Here we go. Here we go. They pass it towards Finn Russell, who is then taken out. But here we go. What can they make anything from this play? Van den Merwe, he's through. Van den Merwe is through for the Scottish. He's taking all the way. Oh my gosh, Van den Merwe, he's doing so well so far. He's done brilliantly so far there for the Scottish. But here we go. It's now advantage for the Scottish, and they've won a penalty from that play. Brilliant play, to say at least, from Van den Merwe. Obviously, getting a lot of meters in that play for the Scottish. They're now all the way up to the halfway meter line. So brilliant play. Obviously, the Springboks obviously weren't moving away for the breakdown. So yeah, still great play. But Finn Russell obviously passed it towards the left-hand side towards Van den Merwe. Van den Merwe did a sidestep to kind of find a gap within the Springbok defense, and from there went all the way towards the halfway meter line, but was taken down by Mbimpi. But of course, he wasn't moving away. So for that reason, the ref has given a penalty towards the Scottish. So yeah, very good play for the Scottish so far. But yeah, obviously we'll move to the comments right now. I see there's a lot of comments obviously in. Oh, sorry, I don't want to block you, mate. Going to block this comment, but here we go. Yeah, we don't want any of that in the comments, but here we go. Here we go. Of course, I do believe Scotland have actually gone for they've chosen to go for a penalty. So this could be the opening points of the game within the 16th minute, by the way. So yeah, I mean, Springboks have had many opportunities, by the way, to score to get points on the board, but they've obviously chosen to go for lineouts, and it hasn't worked out. So, yeah, here we go. Scottish obviously have the first opportunity to get some points on the board. Of course, for 2021, Finn Russell's actually had 14 out of 16 kicks converted. So, man, he's done pretty well on that front. But here we go. Can he convert it? It is right in front of the post on the 10-meter line. He should be able to convert this, to be honest, in the 17th minute. There you go, right in the middle. Scotland do go up 3 points to nothing. Here we go, 3 points to nil, obviously towards the Scottish. I mean, to be honest, Springboks have actually dominated the game so far, but credit to the Springboks, especially towards Van den Merwe, obviously creating that play for the Scottish to kind of relieve them from some pressure. But of course, from that, they did win a penalty, and from Scottish go 3 points up. So good play for Scotland there. But yeah, good tackle from Justin Cleal. I didn't actually notice that before, but here we go. But here we go. In the 17th minute, Springboks do kick it off once again towards the Scottish. A long kick to set at least towards the left-hand side, towards the right-hand side. But Finn Russell decides to kick it long. But he kicks it straight towards Willie Leroux, who does very well to collect it. Will he go for the high ball in the air? He does. He goes for the high ball in the air. Dwayne Vermeulen actually chasing it. So he does very well to obviously chase it and stop Finn Russell in the process. Will he win a penalty? No, they don't. But here we go. Scotland, Ali Price that passes towards the left-hand side, towards the Scottish. He does very well there, but the ball actually goes out. But Gilchrist does very well to obviously collect the ball once again for the Scottish. But here we go. Ali Price now setting up for the box kick for the Scottish to obviously relieve him from some pressure. Here we go. Good box kick to say the least. Obviously, they are chasing Stuart Hogg. But here we go. Willie Leroux obviously does collect the ball for the Springboks. Very good play, obviously, to say the least. But here we go. Oh, they have won it. It's now a penalty for the Scottish. Yeah, very good play there. Really no support really for the Springboks, but it was Jamie Ritchie who did very well there, obviously, and making sure that I believe it was Willie Leroux obviously was not releasing. So for that reason, it's now a penalty towards the Scottish. Yeah, so they've done very well there within the breakdown so far. The Scottish, they've won 2 penalties right now within the breakdown, so that's definitely something that the Springboks have to work on. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. We are in the 19th minute, by the way, guys. But will they go for the another penalty, or will they go for the lineouts? That's the question. I think they have to go for the penalty, to be honest. It's a Springboks, but you never know. You never know. What have they decided to go with? Let's find out. Will they go for the lineouts, or will they go for the kick? I do believe they have chosen to go for the penalty kick, if I'm not mistaken, but they haven't shown it yet, so I have no clue at the moment. Here we go. There you go. Yeah, so Scotland now obviously have decided to go for the penalty kick on the 10-meter line. It's on the left now, so it's definitely a harder kick from the last one, but Finn Russell doesn't have a very good record, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But of course, on the 10-meter line on the left-hand side, can Finn Russell convert this to make it 6 points to nothing? Let's see right now. Here we go. Oh, he bends it. But unfortunately, he does slice it, so it actually doesn't. He doesn't actually convert it. But Willie Leroux obviously does collect it for the Springboks. But I think he decides to kick it. Never mind. No, they're actually going for the drop kick, actually. So here we go. Elton Young is also with the drop kick right now. That's fine if he's able to. Obviously, a goal line dropout, actually. Sorry, a goal line dropout for the Springboks. Here we go. Elton Young is kicking it towards the right-hand side. Can the Springboks win it? So let's find out. They actually do win it. Wow. Herschel Yankees now passing towards Willie Leroux. Willie Leroux does decide to go for the kick. Oh, it's a South African scrum, to say the least. Never mind. They have the ref has decided to go back towards the scrum. So of course, Springboks will have a scrum on their own 10-meter line. But yeah, I mean, last miss is the water boy for today, which is not it's not too expected. Obviously, if you do remember, Rassi was a water boy for the Springboks within the Lion series. So yeah, yeah, he's the best water boy there is really within it. Yeah, I actually kind of respect it. A water boy, it's such a cool way of actually doing it because obviously he can give instructions in that sense. But yeah, fair enough. But here we go. Herschel Yankees also putting the ball for the Springboks on the 10-meter line. Can they win this? Yeah, they have. The ref has given advantage towards the Springboks. Here we go. Yeah, a brilliant scrum penalty to say the least. Here we go. Springboks have won it. They pass it towards the backhand. Here we go. Willie Leroux now passes towards Mbimbi. Oh, here we go. Mbimbi. He's trying to go by himself. He sidestepped Stuart Hogg. Does very well, but he actually knocks on the ball. So Scottish actually retain the ball. but they choose to go. The ref Angus Gardner has chosen to go all the way back towards the penalty, the original penalty. But still, very good play by the Springboks and the Scottish. Obviously, for the Springboks, obviously with the attacking play, obviously the kind of to spread the ball obviously towards the left hand side. But for the Scottish, obviously to kind of shift the defense obviously towards the right hand side. They've done very well in that process. But yeah, 3 scrum penalties against the Scottish. It's not a good sign at the moment for the Scottish, to be honest. But for the breakdown, though, it's kind of the opposite for the Springboks. So, yeah, obviously both sides have a lot to work on within different areas. But, yeah, here we go. Obviously, Springboks do have a penalty. So I do believe they're going to go for the lineouts, I believe. Yes, here we go. They have chosen to go for lineouts on the 22-meter line, I believe it is. Yep, 22-meter line. So, yeah, very good kick, by the way, from Elton Yankees there. But here we go. Yeah, the Springbok pack is doing so well at the moment, guys. Like they're clearly dominating that pack. It's going to last for the whole game, to be honest, with the bench coming up and coming. But yeah, obviously we are in the 23rd minute, by the way, guys. So let's see what happens here. Obviously, it is a lineup for the Springboks on the 22-meter line, on the halfway, on the 22 on Scotland's half, on the 22-meter line. Ken's the Springboks win it. Here we go. Montgomery does throw it in for Ebenezer Smith. Ebenezer Smith does win it, but Khaleesi decides to go by himself, but he's taken out immediately by the Scottish. But here we go. Herschel Yankees then passing it towards Oxenchair. But here we go. It's now a penalty towards the South Africans as it's a clear obstruction in the play. In the play. It's now going to be a chat with Jamie Ritchie for incorrectly joining the breakdown. Time is off at the moment in the 24 minutes. Angus Gardner is now having a word with Jamie Ritchie. So now the ref is now letting he's now giving a warning towards Scotland. Okay, so Angus Gardner is now giving a warning towards the Scottish. So what he's essentially said now is that the next penalty that the Scottish do give will now be a penalty, will be a sin bin for the Scottish. So I mean, within the 23rd minute, that's definitely not what you want to hear. But so yeah, definitely the discipline for the Scottish has to definitely improve, or else they will be going down to 14 men. But of course, the Springboks do have a penalty at the moment. I think they have decided to go for a kick here. Of course, yeah, of course they've gone for the kick. It's right in front of the post. I don't believe Elton will miss this, but you never know. It's right in front of I have no clue. But of course, this should go up to the 3 point. Here we go. He has converted it, so it's now 3 points. It's now 3-all. Of course, it's 3 points apiece, obviously, towards the Scottish and South Africans. But yeah, obviously, we are in the 23rd minute, by the way, guys. But yeah, still, it's a very close game. It's a much closer game than what I thought it would be. I mean, I predicted 24 points, 26. But yeah, this might be a similar scoreline to what we had last week against the Wallabies. But here we go. Scotland has kicked it off once again towards the Springboks on the right-hand side. Franco Mossa does very well to collect it for the Springboks, but here we go. They have set it up for obviously for a box kick actually for Herschel Yankees on the 10-meter line. So yeah, very good very good play from him. But here we go. A good kick from Herschel Yankees, a high kick in the air. Maybe obviously chasing it, but he does. But I believe it's Finn Russell who actually collects it very well. But here we go. Ali Price now going for the dummy kick in the air. But can they win it? Oh, very good kick by the Scottish there. Very good kick. They've now won a bit of territory in that play as the Springboks now have a lineout on their own 22-meter line. So, yeah, not the position you really want to be in. But, yeah, very, very good kick, by the way, by Ali Price, obviously, to kind of release some pressure for the Scottish. Yeah, so, yeah, good kick to say the least. But here we go. Springboks obviously do have the lineouts right now, so let's see what they're able to do if they're able to do something from it. We'll wait and see. But here we go. Imanome obviously throwing the ball for the Springboks. Can they win it? They do win it. They pass it towards Franco Mossart. Franco Mossart does win it, pass it towards Herschel Yankees towards Dwayne Vermeulen. Dwayne Vermeulen does very well to obviously gain some meters, but Herschel Yankees decides to go towards the left-hand side towards Trevor Indian Kanye. Does very well to obviously gain some meters at the same time. And from this, the Springboks have chosen will go for a box kick right here through Herschel Yankees. Will they do well? Not the best box kick, as it might go out on the full. It does. It does go out on the full. Yeah, it's not the best kick by Herschel Yankees. Yeah, the box kicking has to be a lot better, and that's probably one of one of the key areas of his game he has to improve. But here we go. Scotland with the lineouts on the 10-meter line. Can they make anything from this? They do win it through Jamie Ritchie. But here we go. Finn Russell then passes towards the left-hand side towards Hayner, I believe. Hayner. Here we go. Ali Price then towards the left-hand side once again. He then goes towards the right-hand side towards Finn Russell. But they actually they've actually knocked on the ball. But they actually reclaimed possession as the Springboks actually didn't even get it. So here we go. Ali Price then towards the right-hand side. Surprising, but here we go. Yeah, it's easily charged down by the Springboks. Not the best play, to be honest, by the Scottish there. They had a lot more options actually on the left-hand side. But still a long way to go. Obviously, we are in the 26th minute, by the way, guys. But should be interesting to see what happens. But here we go. Scotland do win the line. They go for a quick lineout, but they've now gone towards the right-hand side. Ali Price then thrown in towards Gilchrist. Gilchrist is taken down by the Springbok defence, but Ali Price then decides to scores the right-hand side towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell is then taken down, but Mbimbi actually collects it for the Springboks, so he actually get the ball. So Quagga Smith decides to do a dummy kick in the air. So he actually, they've actually gained some meters in the process. But here we go. Is he taken down? Yes. Oh, no. Billy McLean actually shoves him right off. But he runs straight into Kulisi. But he does a smart move and actually not joining the ball. But Ali Price then kicks it once again to kind of relieve some pressure. Villaroo does win it, but he goes for the dummy kick in the air. But here we go. It's a kick and chase, but I believe it's Ali Price who does win the ball for the Scottish. So a very good kick and chase situation by the Scottish, which you have won. But here we go. It's now they're now kind of just doing a few phases here. Obviously, setting up for the box kick, I believe, for Ali Price. So here we go. Box kick by Ali Price. Will this be better than you can say the last one he had? Here we go. They actually decided to pass it towards Finn Russell, but not the best kick, to be honest. But here we go. Damon Denham does win it for the Springboks, but here we go. They have to release the ball right now, but they're choosing not to. But the ref hasn't given a penalty. But here we go. Herschel towards the right-hand side towards Mbimbi. Mbimbi goes for it, but he's actually changes his mind and goes towards the right-hand side, passing towards Khaleesi, towards Elton Yankee, sorry. But Elton goes with a high kick in the air, but no one chasing it. So an easy win for Van der Merwe, but he's using his one-handed it. He's using his one hand to use it. But obviously, he is taken down by the Springbok defense easily. But here we go. Ali Price then passes it towards Skolman. Skolman towards Gilchrist. Oh, but the Springboks have won it once again through Lucanio Am. Wow, good play from the Springboks. But Quagga Smith has the ball, but he is taken down once again by the Springboks. Here we go. Hersher then towards the left-hand side towards Villaroo. Villaroo towards Damon Denham towards Khaleesi. Khaleesi towards Mbimbi. Mbimbi is clipped through. He has scored the opening try for the Springboks within the 28th minute. Mbimbi for the Springboks. Mbimbi. Great try for the Springboks there from the left-hand corners. Hersher passes towards the left-hand side towards Villaroo. Villaroo towards Khaleesi, and Khaleesi with a 2-on-1 situation, pass it towards Mbimbi, who skipped across Stuart Hogg to score from the left-hand corner for the Springboks. So yeah, very good try to say the least. Mbimbi. Yeah, great job by him in the 28th minute. Yeah, it's the final pass really from Khaleesi that kind of makes it for him. But yeah, good play from the Springboks there against the opening drive in this game. But here we go. It's now 8 points. It's now 8 points. Oh, the ref is actually looking at it, guys. It's oh, never mind. They're making sure that the ball was backwards out of the hand, but I think it's okay. The ref has cleared it, and it's all good. Wow, big moment there from Mbimbi. He's clutch. He's a try-scoring machine, Mbimbi. But the ref is still looking at us as a TMO, by the way. But never mind. The ref has now ended it. It is officially a try. So, of course, Elton Yankees does have a kick now kind of to extend, to obviously convert the try to make it 10 points to 3. But can he do it? That's the question. It is in the left-hand corner, so a very difficult kick, by the way. But Elton Yankees is a very good kicker, so we'll have to see what he can do from this. Here we go. He has his routine where he goes like this, and he does the little gimme kick. It's a cool routine to say the least from a 10 point of view, but you never know. Here you go. No, he does scuff it wide towards the right-hand side, so the scoreline does stay. The scoreline does remain 8 points to 3. But yeah, still, the opening try obviously does go in the way for the Springboks, and that does make it now 8 points to 3 towards the Springboks within the 30th minutes. But yeah, Yeah, Stuart Hogg almost got Mapimpi, but he just missed out on him. Trying to kind of swipe his legs, but wasn't able to. But yeah, Mapimpi was too quick for him. But here we go. The Scottish has kicked off once again. But Dwayne Vermeulen, oh my gosh, Dwayne Vermeulen just busting through the Scottish defense, taken down very quickly by 3 players, because that's what Dwayne Vermeulen does right there. But that's what Dwayne Vermeulen is. But here we go. Herschel Yankees then they have now set up for the box kick once again. But it's charged down. But the Springboks actually do win it once again. But here we go. Mapimpi then passes towards the right-hand side towards... Oh, he's not able to, but it's a maul. Oh, never mind, not a maul. Herschel Yankees is then taken down immediately. But here we go. Can they win it? Can the Scottish win it? Oh. No, they don't win it. But here we go. Oh, it's taken down. The Scottish have won it. Skolman to Fagerson. Willie LaRue took too much time on the process, but here we go. But it's now loose away. It's now the ball's all up in the air, but the Scottish actually have gained the ball. But here we go. Ali Price towards the right-hand side, towards Fagerson. Fagerson is then taken down immediately by Oxton Che, so a big tackle by him. But so the ref has now gone back towards the original scrum. But yeah, we do have a Skoman, unfortunately, for the Scottish now on the floor. Yeah, Willie LaRue took too much time really on the ball, and I believe it was Scott who actually took him down. So yeah, good play obviously from Scott there. But yeah, but Scotland done very well obviously to regain the ball there, to put some pressure on the Springbok attacking. But yeah, good play from Skoman there. But obviously he is taken down immediately. Yeah, here we go. It is obviously now a scrum towards the Scottish on the just behind the 22-meter line on the left-hand side. So very good play obviously for them to get a try from this, to be honest. But I don't know. Maybe if they can win a pound lead, maybe they go for the lineouts on the left-hand corner and then go for the lineouts. But of course, it is still a scrum. But of course, the ref is instructing both front rows just to make sure that they bind at the same time. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But of course, guys, it is 8 points to 3 at the moment. But guys, let me know in the comments right now what you guys think of this game so far, guys, if you are watching. And guys, if you haven't already, guys, like this live stream, guys. Would really appreciate it, guys. If you can just like this live stream, guys. That's all I'm asking. Just like the live stream. And guys, if you can as well, subscribe to the channel right now. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. But yeah, here we go. Obviously, guys, we are now in the 32nd minute. Springboks obviously do lead 8 points to 3, but Scotland have a very good chance here, obviously, on the 22-meter line with a scrum on the left-hand side. Let's see if they can make anything from this play. Ali Price obviously putting the ball for the Scottish. Can they win anything from this? Let's find out. No, both sets of front rows collapsed at the same time, so obviously it's now a reset. But here we go. Yeah, not really what we want to see actually from both sets here, but here we go. Okay, guys, the scrum obviously is resetting at the moment. We are in the 33rd minute, by the way, guys. So nothing so far has been missed. But yeah, we don't know. We'll then see what happens. But here we go, guys. Of course, Ali Price is now putting the ball for the Scottish. Can they make anything from this? Oh, Stafford done very well. But it's not enough. But here we go. Scotland now put up the ball so far. And it's Scott who's actually in the process. But it's Dwayne Vermeulen who's in there. He tries to get it, but is not able to. But here we go. The Springbok defense is then taken down by Franco Mostard. But Ali Price passes towards the left-hand side towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell goes for the long kick towards Van der Merwe. But Van der Merwe decides to pass it right back towards Stuart Hogg. He then passes it towards Finn Russell. It's all over the place, really, for Scotland at the moment. But they've actually found a gap from the right-hand side towards McKinney. McKinney's he's taken down by Lukanu out, but very good tackle, to say the least, on the right-hand corner. But here we go. It's now advantage towards the Scottish, I believe, from a high tackle. I'm not sure. But Finn Russell has to go for the long kick once again towards Van der Merwe. But is he taken down? No, Stuart Hogg. Stuart Hogg is now passed it towards Van der Merwe, but it's a forward pass, I believe, towards Chris Harris. And Stuart Hogg! Stuart Hogg with the try! Oh, it's a try for the Scottish guys in the 34th minute, but I actually think there was a forward pass, guys. I could be wrong, but I do believe there was a forward pass there when Hogg passed it towards Van der Merwe, so I'm not confident, guys, to be honest. But we'll have to wait and see. It is a try, by the way, for the Scottish, but I'm not going to put it up just yet, guys, because for me, I think there was a forward pass. I'm not sure, though. But still, a good try, obviously, from the Scottish there towards the left-hand side. Finn Russell then passed it towards Stuart Hogg. Stuart Hogg had an opportunity where he passed it towards Van den Merwe. Van den Merwe then passed it right back towards Stuart Hogg. He was able to run it around and score underneath the post. But they are looking at the TMO. The TMO is looking at this try. So, like I said, guys, I'm not sure if this try will be awarded, but you never know. Still, by the way, a very good box kick, by the way, from Finn Russell, obviously towards Van den Merwe. You did then pass it towards Finn Russell, but yeah, there might have been a forward pass there, guys. And the ball, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, guys. But still, very good try by Scottish, by the way. No, I'm not denying it. Ooh. Okay, so they're still looking at this, guys, but they're happy with all the passes so far, guys, at the moment. Nope, it's all good. It's all good, guys. It should be a try, guys, to be honest. It should be a try. It's a try, guys. It's a try. Stuart Hogg has scored a try for the Scottish. His 23rd try, by the way, guys. It was now 30 in the 33rd minute, I believe it was. Yeah, in the 33rd minute. Obviously, that does make it now 8 points all, 8 all, essentially. So 8 apiece, essentially. But there obviously is a kick to come, guys. So Finn Russell has a chance right now to convert it, which he does, obviously, as it's right in front of the post. So Scotland actually do take the lead. It's now 10 points. 10 points to Scotland to Springboks 8. So, yeah, very good play by the Scottish so far, obviously. It was kind of a scruffy play, but still very good to obviously pressure the Springbok defense. And, yeah, obviously being able to capitalize from there and obviously score a try from the left-hand corner. So, yeah, good moment, obviously, there for Scotland. But, of course, they are now 10 points up against 8 in the 35th minute. So, obviously, 5 minutes left before halftime. Sudok there, very happy with himself. But here we go. I believe the Springboks have kicked off. Will they kick off here? Yeah, just a bit of time. Here we go. Springboks have kicked off once again towards in the middle. But here we go. He's McLean. Oh, is it Fagerson who's then taken down by the Springboks? But of course, Ali Price, the Scotland have decided to go for a box kick through Ali Price. Let's see what happens here. Ali Price goes for the high kick in the air, but it goes immediately out. Nope. Dwayne Moon does very well to actually catch it for the Springboks, but he's actually nope. Never mind. Herschel Yankees does pass it towards the left-hand side towards Oxton Che. Oxton Che does very well to actually gain some meter to the process. But here we go. Herschel Yankee going down for the box kick for the Springboks. Can they make anything from this with 4 minutes left in this game? Ooh, bless you. Here we go. Scotland do very well to obviously retain the ball for their lock, but it's now a penalty as it was a high tackle by, I believe, Edsmith. Was it Edsmith? I'm not sure. It was either Mossad or Edsmith. I'm not sure. It was Edsmith. There you go. In the 36th minute. But here we go. Scotland obviously have been awarded a penalty on their own 10-meter line. So obviously this was a very good good moment for them as they relieve some pressure for them. So here we go. Here we go. Finn Russell obviously kicking it for the Scottish. For a line out on the 10-meter line of the South African half. But here we go. Can they get any more points just before halftime? Obviously, it is in the 37th minute, by the way, guys. So 3 more minutes left. But here we go. Scotland with the line out. McNary obviously throwing it in for the Scottish. Can they win it? They do clearly win it through Gilchrist. But the ball is taken actually down. Is it going to be advantage? No, the ref hasn't given advantage. But Van den Merwe is then taken down immediately by the Scottish. But here we go. They're now going towards the left-hand side, Ali Price, but not able to do much from that, as Evan Espen does very well, obviously, within his line speed. Here we go. Scotland go towards the left-hand side once again, but it is taken down once again by the South African defense. Finn Russell goes for the high ball in the air, so good play by him, to be honest. But here we go. Justin Cleal down taken by himself. He does very well there, Van den Merwe. But here we go. Springboks have it. No, it should be a penalty. Oh, no, Springboks still have the ball, guys. Here we go. The Kanyuam now has it. So the Springboks still have possession, guys, which is credit to them. They actually got the ball still, which is surprising. But But Franco Massa towards the left-hand side towards Damien Delende. But Mpipi is all by himself. But he's taken immediately down by the Springboks, but by Scotland, by the way, not by the Springboks. Jeez, but here we go. Herschel towards the right-hand side towards Trevor Indian Kanye. He is taken down by the Scottish defence once again. But Herschel Enke is now going for the box kick, trying to release some pressure for the Springboks in this situation. Obviously, with 1 minute left to go. Yeah, good box kick. Much better box kick to say the least. Oh, no, it's a knock on, so it's now Scottish ball. Here we go. Scotland have the ball. Can they do anything from this? Oh, a good play from Madden River. Chris Harris has the ball. Can he do anything from this? They do win it. The Springboks actually win the ball once again. They win the turnover. Wow, good play from the Springboks there. Passing towards Eben Smith. Eben Smith is then taken out immediately by Fagerson. But here we go. Springboks going for the box kick once again to relieve some pressure in the 39th minute with 1 minute left, guys. Yeah, very good play, by the way, from Springboks so far. But Scotland doing very well within the defence. But here we go. It's a now advantage. No, never mind. Just a backwards pass by Scotland. But here we go. Mpipi now passing towards McKean, but McKean is now. He has the left. He has all the right hand side. Can he make anything from it? No, he can't. But here we go. Franco Massa does come in to help, but it's not able to do anything from this. But here we go. Springboks have now actually gained the ball. I believe a penalty. No, never mind. Smith does joins it incorrectly, so it's now a penalty towards Scottish. So yeah, good plays there by the Scottish, obviously within the middle, but it's just back and forth to say the least. But yeah, very good play so far. But here we go. We do have a comment obviously there. I believe it's kind of no McLaren saying show the game. Yeah, unfortunately I can't show the game, man. I don't have the rights to, man. But obviously I can give you guys my live commentary for this game. That's what I'm here for, man. But man, if you want to watch the game, just go into Amazon. Amazon's showing the game, by the way, guys. That's what I can say, man. But there you go. Obviously, we are in the 40th minute, guys, by the way. So Scotland do have one more opportunity to get some points in this game. A very good kick, by the way, from Finn Russell. But here we go. It's now a new front row, by the way. The front row is now being introduced for the Springboks, by the way, with Malcolm Marks, Stephen Klitschkoff, and Vincent Koch now on the field for them, which is very interesting to say the least. They obviously did this against Wales, obviously within the last game as well. But I mean, this is essentially the last play of the game, so it's interesting to see that they're actually doing this now. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Here we go. It's obviously 10-8, still obviously towards the Scottish. This is the last play of the game, by the way. So Scotland do have advantage on their own on the South African 22-meter line on the right-hand side. So let's see if they can obviously win this. Here we go. The clock is in the finals. The clock is past the 40-minute mark, by the way, guys. So here we go. Oh, the Springboks have now taken down the Springboks. But Scotland have a penalty. What? How South Africa? What? Well, they said that the South Africans actually conceded a penalty through Malcolm Marks. Oh, so Malcolm Marks actually did very well in the process. But I mean, it was Vincent Koch who actually came in the way first, which didn't allow it. So, yeah, I mean, good refereeing, I guess, to say the least. But he was on the wrong side, so yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so Vincent Koch was in the wrong place, to be honest. And from there, they've actually given 3 points to Scotland, which is a good gimme really for them. Well, we'll go for the try, actually. Maybe, you never know. Maybe they go for the try here. Will they go for the try? But here we go. It's now a kick towards the Scottish. So they are going for a penalty right here. It's right in front of the post, so they should be able to convert this. So I'm not even going to look at this, guys. Go. Yeah, actually, I'll wait. But here we go. It's right in front of the post, guys. So Finn Russell should be able to convert this, obviously, to make it 13 points to 8. Can he do it? Let's find out. Oh my gosh, he's missed it. That's a very big missed opportunity by Scottish there. Wow. Wow, they actually missed it. Oh, jeez. Finn Russell actually missed that kick. Wow, that's a very bad kick by Finn Russell there, right in front of the post, to be honest. But here we go. Obviously, it is now halftime, guys. It's now 10 points, obviously, towards 8, towards Scotland. So Scotland, obviously, have been the better team in this first half. But it's all to play for, really, for the second half, guys. But obviously, for now, guys, we will be doing a halftime break. So I will be back in 10 minutes, guys. In 10 minutes, I will be back, guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. But yeah, come back in 10 minutes, guys. I will be here, obviously, to give you guys my live commentary for this game for this second half. But guys, if you haven't already, guys, like the slashing, guys, and subscribe to the channel right now, guys. And I will be back in 10 minutes, guys, for the second half for this game. So yeah, see you guys soon. See you guys soon in the next 10 minutes. So here we go. I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. Okay, guys, we are back. We are back. Sorry. Actually, you know what? Let me just quickly do this. There we go. It's much better now. Yeah, we got the light in our way, so yeah. Sorry about like kind of the background, but you know, actually, what I'll do here, just quickly, I'm just gonna make it better for you guys. Maybe you can see me better. Tell me if that's better. I think that's much better. You can see my face now. If I kind of dial up that light out. But I'll keep that light on because it's just for the kids. But yeah, there we go, guys. But yeah, obviously the second half is about to win, guys. Obviously, let me just put up the scoreline just for you guys to see. But yeah, here we go. Of course, Scotland are obviously leading 10 points to 8. So it's been a very close game so far, to say at least. Obviously, with the opening, with one try obviously going towards Mpimpy in the 28th minute, and obviously Hogg within the 33rd. But yeah, no, good game so far. Obviously, South Africa are going to be kicking off once again towards the right-hand side. But yeah, good game to say at least. Obviously, Springboks obviously do have the new front row on with Vincent Koch, Malcolm Marks, and Stephen Kickoff. So we'll have to see if that helps or not. But here we go. Elton Yankees does kick it off. And the second half does begin. So here we go. South Africa have been taken down. They've actually won the ball immediately. Wow, oh my gosh, South Africa, they've actually won the ball straight away. They're now passing towards the left-hand side towards Vincent Koch. Vincent Koch is then taken down. Oh my gosh, this is a try opportunity for the Springboks right here, guys. Here we go. It's now passing towards Damien Delende, towards the middle of the Scottish defense. But here we go. It's now Corbus. By the way, Corbus Reinach is now on for Herschel Yankees as a number 9. So and that makes a lot more sense as the you could say Herschel Yankees box checking wasn't at par. But Scotland actually have won a penalty from the breakdown once again. Yeah, the breakdown is really just a key area for the Scottish at the moment, which are winning. But the scrum is just, yeah, they haven't been the best in. So, yeah, it's a bit of both, really, for both sides, obviously, to improve on. But so far, a very close contest, to say the least. But, of course, but here we go. Scotland obviously do have a penalty on their own 10-meter line. So, obviously, it's good for them, obviously, to release some pressure at the same time in the opening, well, because we're now in the 41st minute of this game. So, yeah, a lot to play for still. But, yeah, still good to see what happens. But, actually, you know what? I will put my light on. I just want to see if this helps makes the video a bit better. I'll do this. Yeah, just slight. No, that's the wrong light. Here we go. Come on. No. Yeah, there we go. The light's kind of better. For some reason, it shows me a bit orange. But anyway, here we go, guys. Obviously, Scotland do have a penalty from that obviously from the breakdown. So here we go. Finn Russell obviously will be kicking it for the Scottish to relieve some pressure. Can it be a long kick? Let's find out. No, not the best kick, to say the least. Obviously, it's just before the halfway meter line, so it's on the 10-meter line. So it's just before the halfway meter line. So yeah, Scotland are obviously still in their half, but still they've given a bit of possession. But here we go. They have won the lineup. They're going for a very quick lineup, to say the least. But they are taken down immediately by the Springboks through Damien Delende. But Ali Price then passes towards Stuart Hogg to go for the high kick in the air to kind of release some pressure at the same time. It's Mpimpy who catches it on the full, but he decides to go by himself, actually, but without kicking it. So a bold decision, to say the least. But he is taken down immediately by the Scottish up on the left-hand side of the field. Corbus right now towards the right-hand side towards Elton Yankees. But Elton Yankees goes for a high kick towards the right-hand side. But can it be collected? Oh, no. It's collected by... no. Van den River does collect it for the Scottish. Almost collected by the Springboks. But it's actually ripped away. The Scottish and the Springboks have actually now won it. So it's the kind of going by himself. He's taking the whole Scottish offence. But here we go. Corbus right now towards the right-hand side, towards Willie LaRue. Willie LaRue towards Elton Yankees. Elton Yankees towards Damien Delende. Damien Delende going by himself. He's a one-man train. Passing towards Mpimpy. Mpimpy collects it. Mpimpy! What a brilliant offload by Damien Delende. But this could be a forward pass, guys. So I'm not going to... Okay, guys. Mpimpy has scored a second try in the game so far in the 42nd minute. But... this could be an offload. This could be one of the best offloads I've seen this year, or it's a forward pass, and it obviously means the try will be ruled out. But Damien Delende, a brilliant play, by the way, by the Springboks here. It was Jesse Clew who obviously kind of pressured Van der Merwe at the start, who obviously lost possession. And then from there, the Kanyuam went on by himself. But they actually passed it towards the left-hand side towards Willie LaRue. Willie LaRue then passed it towards Elton Yankees. Elton Yankees towards Damien Delende. But Damien Delende went in all through. So, yeah. No, they're still looking at the TMO, but yeah, they're still looking at this, guy. So, I will be surprised if they give us they have to look at TMO. It's the pass. Yeah. Yeah, they haven't awarded the try yet. So, By the way, the Springboks have scored, guys, but it's not. They haven't. Oh, there you go. Try is good. Oh my gosh, guys. What an offload then by David Delende Wise. Like, what a brilliant offload towards Mbimpi. But can they convert it, though? That's the question. Wow, guys. That was a brilliant try then from David Delende. Literally, what a great offload by him. Woo! Come on, come on. Oh, what a brilliant try by the Springboks there. Obviously, now that takes up, and they're now 15 points up to 10. Obviously, with that conversion converted by Elton Yankees. So, wow. And that was in what minute? That was in the 40. I think it was like the 42nd minute. 42nd minute. Wow. There you go, guys. Wow, 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 guys. The Springboks now lead 15 points to 10 with a try in the opening 2 minutes of the second half through Mbimpi getting his second try in the game. So, yeah, a very good start for the Springboks. But here we go. Scotland obviously have kicked it off towards Springboks once again, but the Cobus is now going for the box kick immediately. But Finn Russell does collect it, passing towards McLean. But McLean is then taken down by the Springboks immediately. But it's Quagga Smith who's in there. But do they actually win it? No, they don't. The referee hasn't awarded it. So here we go. Stuart Owen passes towards the right-hand side. Towards the left-hand side but Van der Merwe does collect it, but he actually sidesteps Willie LaRue, but Willie LaRue does very well to actually tackle him. But here we go. Ali Price passes towards the right-hand side towards Skolman. Skolman passing it towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell goes for a long kick, actually. So can they go? Will it go out? No. Willie LaRue does very well to obviously collect it. Decent kick. Yeah, actually, no. Very good kick by Willie LaRue, actually. Relieves them from some pressure in the 45th minute. But yeah, like I said beforehand, guys, Mbimpi actually, if you guys weren't aware, Mbimpi scored his second try of the game within the 42nd minutes. So obviously bring the Springboks up to 15 points to 10. So yeah, but here we go. Scotland obviously do have a line out on the left-hand side, just past the halfway meter line. So here we go. On the halfway meter line, I mean, but here we go. They do win the line out. They now pass it towards the right-hand side. Ali Price now passing it towards Skolman. Nope, towards McLean, actually. Oh, McNary, then Hooker. But here we go. Ali Price towards the left-hand side towards Ali Price once again. Ali Price towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell goes for the long kick, pass towards Jamie Ritchie. But Jamie Ritchie goes for a kick actually towards Willie. But Willie Rue is able to collect it, which is a very good play from him. But Willie Rue does very well to actually clear it. But the ball actually doesn't go out of touch. Finn Russell does actually very well to collect it. But he's actually taken down by Safka, but Stuart Hogg actually has the ball. Stuart Hogg actually has the ball now, but he passes towards Chris Harris towards the left-hand side. Chris Harris then passes towards Fagerson, but wow, great play by both sides so far through the South African line speed within the defense, as well as Scottish tackling play. But here we go. Ali Price now has the ball within the right-hand side, towards the left-hand side, passing it towards the right-hand side towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell then towards Skolman, towards Gilchrist, actually. Here we go. Ali Price then towards the left-hand side once again. Oh, what a tackle by Emma Smith on Finn Russell. It was a perfect tackle, to say the least. The referee has allowed it. But here we go. Ali Price not going for the box kick. Wow. No. Ali Price almost gets the 50 for 22, but the ball actually stays in touch. Wow. Yeah, the Springboks are getting lucky at the moment, obviously, with the kicks. But, yeah. Wow, wow, wow. We are in the 46th minute, by the way, guys. But Emma Smith put a good tackle, obviously, on Finn Russell to kind of... But yeah, you never want Evan Smith to kind of tackle you. That's a big tackle. But the ref said it was okay. But of course, the Scottish do have the line-outs now on the 10-meter line of the South African half. So can they win it? Let's see right now. We are on the 47th minute, by the way, guys. But here we go. They do win it right now. Passing towards Ali Price. Ali Price towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell then towards Van der Merwe. That Van der Merwe is then taken all the way back by Malcolm Mark. So very good defense there by the Springboks. But here we go. Safa doing very well as usual in the defense, but Vincent Cook has to kind of relieve the pressure once again. Finn Russell then going back towards the right, but they have a man on McLean now. McLean on the right hand side. Oh, but he does very well to actually tackle him down. So good defense once again from the Springboks. But here we go. Scotland now restart the play towards the left hand side now with Ali Price up one. Oh, he's actually chosen to go right, but Damien Delende. Oh, this could be it. They've actually gained possession once again. The Springboks have gained possession. Here we go through Damien Delende. It's knock-on advantage. They have to leave it. Oh, it's now a penalty towards the Springboks as they didn't leave the ball when they needed to. Yeah, that's a poor play by Stuart Hogg, to be honest. He shouldn't have done that. he knew the call because the referee clearly said, yeah, just leave it because it's obviously a knock on. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, but very good tackle, by the way, from Khaleesi, as he made Ali Price drop the ball. And from there, Damien Dunn, they obviously collected it. But Stuart Hogg just wasn't out of the tackle, and he just kept it. He just kept in, even when the ref said don't. Yeah, so it's a silly penalty, really, to give away from Stuart Hogg. But obviously, it released a lot of pressure for the Springboks at the same time in the 48th minute. So because of that, the Springboks obviously have decided to go for a lineout, and they've kicked it all the way towards the just behind the Scottish 22. So very good kick, by the way, from Elton Yankees. But here we go. We are obviously in the 48th minute, by the way, guys. Oh, you could say 49th minutes, but here we go, guys. Malcolm Marks obviously throwing the ball for the Springboks. Can they win this? Here we go. Here we go, guys. In the 48th minute. They do win it through Dwayne Vermeulen, who actually does collect it. Here we go. Khaleesi then passes it towards Malcolm Marks to obviously create the maul. Yeah, this maul is very good, by the way. But here we go. Malcolm Marks does decide to go by himself, pass it towards Cobus Ryland. Cobus Ryland towards Elton Yankees. Now, Elton Yankees is immediately taken down by Jamie Ritchie. Very good tackle, to say the least. But here we go. Cobus Ryland down towards Klitschkov. Klitschkov then passes it towards Cobus Ryland. Cobus Ryland then towards Justin Cleo on the right-hand corner. But he goes with a sidestep to actually kind of relieve some pressure for the Springboks. But here we go. It's actually now advantage towards the Springboks for a high tackle. Here we go. It's now Vincent Cockey's now got in. New advantage towards the Springboks now. Cobus Ryland towards the right. He's going by himself. Cobus Ryland's going by himself. Good tackle by them so far. But here we go. The ref does take it back as Jamie Ritchie does very well within the tackle with the breakdown. But we now go back towards the original the penalty. So now the ref is now letting the ref see where the penalty can be placed. But guys, we are now in the 50th minute, by the way, guys, and the Springboks do lead 50 points to 10. But we do have a comment right here and saying it's actually Katie Dixon. Oh, good to see you. Saying, hey, brother, just wanted to pop in and say hi and support the stream. Yeah, thank you so much. If you can, definitely like the stream if you guys haven't already, guys, and definitely subscribe to the channel, guys. More the merrier. But yeah, thank you obviously for the kind message, Katie. Good to see you obviously on the chat. But yeah, here we go, guys. Yeah, it was a high tackle actually from Jamie Ritchie to say the least. But obviously, guys, we are in the 15th minute, and I do believe the Springboks might go for a penalty here, if I'm not mistaken, or will they go for a try? We are in the 50th minute, by the way, guys. We're in the 50th minute, so what? Yeah, they're going for the penalty. It's an easy penalty. It's right in front of the post, so the Springboks should go ahead 18 points to 10, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. It's now 18 points to 10, guys, towards the Springboks. So a very good, return for them, to be perfectly honest. But here we go. 18 points to 10 towards the Springboks. So, yeah, good start for them. Obviously, within the second half, obviously scored a try. They've scored 10 unanswered points at the moment. So, yeah, a very good start for them at the moment. But here we go. Scottish do obviously kick it off once again towards the middle of the field. But it's Willie Rue who actually collects it. But he does very well to actually kick it towards the left-hand side. Wow, what a kick by Willie Rue there. What a kick. It's now past the halfway meter line. So, oh, that's a great kick by Willie Rue. But, guys, the introduction of Hamish Watson is now coming in the 50th minute for the Scottish. So this is a big play obviously for them as, he's, player of the tournament. He obviously he was the man of the match actually last week against the Wallabies. So, yeah, this is a very big moment for them as Hamish Watson and the number 23 also comes on, who I don't know who he is. Who's the 23? It must be for a lock, I'm guessing. I'm assuming. Who's the 23? They haven't said. But, of course, Hamish Watson, by the way, is coming out on for the Scottish, for Hayning in the number 6 jersey. And that does mean that Jimmy Richard will now shift towards 6 jersey and that. But here we go. The other player who actually came on for the Scottish, let's see if they actually announce it, is Kinghorn. Of course, Kinghorn as the 14. So McLean is now off for the Scottish as well. But here we go. Scottish do have a lineout on the 10-meter line. Can they win it? They do win it through Gilchrist. Very good play, obviously, from the Scottish there, from the ball. But here we go. The Scottish do have it through Ali Price. Ali Price has decided to go for the box kick once again towards Mpimpy. Mpimpy does very well to collect the ball for the Springboks. But here we go. He decides to go by himself, actually. But here we go. Cobus Ryland now passes it towards the left-hand side towards Elton Yankees. Elton Yankees going for the high kick in the air. A very good kick, to say the least, guys. But it's now a penalty as Dwayne Van den Berger was obstructing the play. So, yeah, it's now a penalty towards the Springboks in the 52nd minute as they are now 18 points up to 10. And obviously, this is a penalty on the right-hand side of the 10-meter line. But obviously, that is from obstruction from it's actually Chris Harris, actually, who did obstruction. No, actually, sorry, mistake. That wasn't a mistake for me. Not, it wasn't actually Vandenberg obviously caught the ball, but it was actually Chris Harris who actually obstructed Justin Cleal from getting the ball. So, yeah, it's a penalty now towards the other Springboks on their own 10-meter line. So, yeah, so a really soft penalty to say from the Scottish to give away, but still they're doing very well so far, obviously. But they need to get the game rolling. They need to get some points on the board. But of course, guys, if you guys haven't already, guys, like this live stream, guys. Would really appreciate it, guys. If you just like the live stream, just click the like button. That's all I'm asking. And guys, if you haven't already, guys, subscribe channel, guys. I will be doing more live streams like this for the Ireland versus New Zealand game today, as well as England versus Australia. So stay tuned for that, guys. But here we go. Safka have obviously kicked it out for the lineouts on the right-hand corner, on the right-hand side, just behind the 22-meter line. So they've given a lot of territory from this play through a silly mistake from Chris Harris. But here we go. Malcolm Marks obviously with the lineouts. Can he throw it in correctly for the Springboks to gain the lineouts here? Here we go. Big play for the Springboks here. Can they win the lineouts on the right-hand corner? Oh. No, they pass it all the way to they actually go over the lineouts, passing it towards Khaleesi. But Kobus now passes it towards Malcolm Marks. A very good set piece play by the Springboks, by the way. Kobus now passes it towards Stephen Klitschko, who's then taken down by the Scottish defense. Very good set piece, very good defense, line speed from the Scottish defense at the moment. But the Springboks choose to go towards the right-hand side, pass it towards Damian Delende. But Damian Delende gains a lot of meters for the Springboks in that play. But Kobus decides to go towards the left-hand side, passing it towards Evan Etzmith. But Evan Etzmith is then taken down by the Scottish defense once again. But here we go. Mostert now has his hands on the ball towards on the left-hand corner. Kobus right now passing towards the left-hand side, passing towards Malcolm Marks, I believe. Yeah, towards Malcolm Marks. But it's now advantage towards the Springboks as Hamish Washington wasn't able to win the ball within the breakdown. So it's now advantage towards the Springboks. Here we go. Kobus right now towards the right-hand side towards Willie LaRue. Willie LaRue towards Lekanyuam. Lekanyuam towards Willie LaRue. He's now running it by himself, but he's not able to do much from it. So obviously it will go back down towards the original penalty that the ref gave. But yeah, good play overall from the Springboks though to kind of phase by phase. They did pretty well to obviously pressure the Scottish defense. But yeah, it really was Hamish. It was Jamie Ritchie actually who tried to win the ball with the breakdown, but wasn't able to. So for that reason, it was obviously advantage towards the Springboks, and they've actually won a penalty from that. So yeah, good play for the Springboks. But we do have a comment, obviously. Sucker Punch saying, show the game, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I can't show the game, man. It's not allowed to. But, man, you can watch it. If you're watching, by the way, in the UK, you can watch it, obviously, from Amazon Prime. But, yeah, man, that's why I'm here, man. I'm giving you guys my live commentary for this game. But, yeah. Yeah, man, like the live stream, guys. If you haven't already, guys. Like this live stream. But here we go. We are in the 55th minute, by the way, guys. But here we go. Here we go. Come on, here we go. Yeah, sorry, the spammers are taking me out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Sucker Punch here. Yeah, you can't do much about that, but luckily I can just click one button and they're gone. So yeah, it's not too much of a worry. But of course now the Springboks do actually have in fact a penalty. I think they have gone for the penalty right here. Yep, they have gone for it, and El Tankis has converted it. So it's now 21 points to 10. So yeah, they've gone. Yeah, they've done very well for the second half, by the way. Very well, to say the least. But, of course, let me just update that for you guys. So, yeah, here we go, guys. It's now 21 points now to 10 towards the Springboks in this second half. And it's in the 55th minute, by the way, guys. 56th minute to be exact. But, yeah, wow. Good start for the Springboks. Here we go. Scotland have kicked it off once again towards the middle of the field, towards Willie LaRue. And Willie LaRue has kicked it off, kicked it back to kind of just release some pressure for the Springboks. On the left-hand side. But here we go. They've actually played it on through Finn Russell. Finn Russell then passes towards towards Vandenberg. But here we go. Stuart Dog is then taken down by the Springbok defense. But it's Klitschko who tries to gets it, but he actually fails. But here we go. Scotland still have the ball, guys. They're now attacking towards the 10-meter line, towards the left-hand side. But here we go. Finn Russell now deciding to go by himself, passing it towards Ali Price. Ali Price is then taken down immediately by Lekanyuam. But it's a high tackle immediately by Lekanyuam. Not the best high tackle, to say the least. And obviously Scotland from that play win a penalty. So, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely over the shoulder. So, yeah. So the ref is saying it's just a reaction. Yeah, it's a reaction, really. Yeah, the player is dipping as well. So it's not like it shouldn't be a yellow card, to be honest. It's just a high tackle. Yeah, just a penalty. I mean, that's the right call, but obviously from Angus Gardner. He wasn't obviously lifted up as well. So, yeah, right call. But obviously it is a penalty towards the Scottish. And, yeah, Finn Russell has decided to kick it out for the Scottish on the left-hand corner. So they're going for a try here, guys. But, of course, it's now a line-out for the Scottish on the South African 22-meter line on the left-hand side. Can they make anything from this? This is obviously their best opportunity so far in this game to actually score some points. So let's see what happens. We are in the 57th minute, by the way, guys. 57 minutes. Can the Scottish get a try from this set piece? Let's find out. They do win the line out, passing towards Gilchrist. Here we go. Can they do anything from the set piece? Here we go. Oh, it's almost taken down by the Springboks, but they aren't able to do much from this play so far. So Ali Price then passes it towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell then passes it towards Stuart Hogg, but Stuart Hogg is then taken down. Here we go. It's going to be a try for the Scottish. Stuart Hogg is going to try for the Scottish on the right-hand corner. Brilliant try for the Scottish in the 57th minute, guys. He scores in the 57th minute, guys. Brilliant try by the Scottish there. Wow. Great try, by the way. Great try to obviously suck in the Scottish defense. So they went from the left-hand corner, and Finn Russell then did an outside pass towards, I believe, Scott. And from there, Finn Russell was able to pass it towards Stuart Hogg, who ran clearly down towards the right-hand corner and scored a try for the Scottish. Yeah, good try for them. Good, very good try, to say the least. But obviously, that does now mean that the Scottish, the scoreline is now 15 points to 21. So, yeah, wow, good play from the Scottish there. Very good play. I mean, yeah, Ali Price then passed it towards Scott. Scott then passed it towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell then passed it towards Van der Merwe, and then Van der Merwe passed it towards Stuart Hogg to score right in the right-hand corner. So, yeah, brilliant try for the Scottish there. Brilliant try. Yeah, in the comments we do have, let's see what in the comments we have. We were saying, Kenny Dixon saying, woo, yeah, exactly. Yeah, woo indeed. Yeah, great try to say the least, obviously, from the Scottish there. But we'll see what happens. But here we go. Can Finn Russell convert that try to make it a closer gap? Let's find out. No, he scuffs it. Wow, he scuffs it once again. Yeah, that's not good from him. Yeah, not the best. His kicking hasn't been the best so far in this game, but it does stay 21 points to 15. So it's a 6-point gap, but obviously there's a lot of time to play. Obviously there are 20 more minutes in this game, by the way, guys. So yeah, anything really to play for. But here we go. But probably the best try. Is it the best try in the game? I'd say it's Scotland's best try, I would say. But I still think the Demi Delunde offload was just incredible. So in my opinion, I'd say that's probably the best try in the game. But still, a very good probably the best team try, I'd say, in this game so far. So yeah, very good try. And obviously, Stuart Hogg gets a second try in the game. But here we go. South Africa obviously kicking off once again towards the right-hand side. Can they obviously get the ball? No, they can't. But here we go. Ali Price that passes towards the right-hand side, towards Gilchrist. But here we go. Oh, they're looking at the play. Was it? Oh, it's well placed by there. But guys, by the way, Andre Pollard has the ball, but it could be a penalty for the Scottish. Is it a penalty for the Scottish? No, they haven't got it. Wow, they haven't got the penalty. Wow, they've got the penalty, guys. Wow, big play by the Scottish there. Massive play. Yeah, Scotland can do this, guys. Scotland can do this, yeah. Yeah, it's a really good... Yeah, guys, they can come back. They can come back in this game immediately. They're going for the line right now, guys, on the corner. Can they score 2 unanswered tries in quick succession? Let's find out. By the way, we are in the 60th minute, guys. South Africa are still leading 21 points to 15, but Scotland have a very good opportunity here to score a try from the right-hand corner with the line-out. Can they win the line-out first? They have to win the line-out first. Let's see if they can do it. Can they win the line-out? No, they don't. They don't win the line-out. Oh, my gosh, Scotland. Yeah, they just missed it out. So, yes, very good defense, by the way, from Franco Moster, I believe. You actually got it. But here we go. Obviously, Willie Roux does clear it for the South Africans, but yeah, that could be a missed opportunity there for the Scottish. But of course, by the way, guys, Andre Pollard is on for Elton Yankees, and De Jager is now on for Franco Mostert. So for Franco Mostert. So here we go. But yeah, Franco Mostert did very well for this game so far, guys. That was his 50th cap, by the way, guys. But yeah, good play by him. Good play by him. But here we go. It's now a line out towards the Scottish on the 10-meter line. The Scottish are also making some substitutes as well, but it's now Brighty on now for Scoman and Ashman now on for McNally. So, yeah, so obviously a change of hooker as well. But here we go. Here we go. Wow, wow, wow. But guys, if you haven't already, guys, like this live stream, guys. Would really appreciate it, guys. And if you haven't already, subscribe right now to the channel, guys. I will be giving you guys content like this for the Ireland-New Zealand game, as well as England-Australia game later on as well. So, guys, subscribe right now, guys. But here we go, guys. Scotland do have the line out. Can they win it? No, they overthrow it. Oh, my gosh. South Africa have actually won the line out. It's Vincent Koch who's actually running up the field. They do very well. But here we go. Can they win the line out? Can they win the ball? Cobra's right now passing towards Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard going for the long kick on the right-hand side, but it's now Justin Cleal who actually chases it. But it's now the Kanyuam who actually wins the ball. Oh my gosh, the Springboks are doing very well to come up the field. But here we go. Cobra's right now passing towards the left-hand side. It's now Evan Smith with the ball, but it's a knock-on. I believe it's a knock-on. Stu Dog was like he was so happy they won the ball, but it's obviously towards the Springboks. So the Springboks have a scrum. Wow, Springboks have done very well to obviously get up the field very quickly. Vincent Cole actually did a little sidestep as well in there, little sidestep. Love to see that from the props, but yeah, they've done very well to obviously gain a lot of meters up the field. So because of that, obviously Springboks do have a line out. Have a scrum in between the 10-meter and 22-meter line on the South African half, so on the Scottish half. So yeah, they've done very well here so far. Let me just get a quick sip of water, guys. Just quick sip of water. Oh, guys, we do have the introduction of Flanstein as well on the field. I believe for Willie LaRue, if I'm not mistaken, or for Justin Cleal. I think for Justin Cleal, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously, Flanstein is on the bench at the moment talking to Razzie Erasmus, but he'll come on after this play. But of course, Clubbers are now putting the ball for the Springboks. Can they win a penalty from this? Let's find out. Let's find out. Come on, here we go, guys. Here we go. Clubbers are now putting it in. Here we go. Oh, South Africans, will they give an advantage? The ref has given an advantage towards the left-hand side. Clubbers are now towards Justin Cleal. Justin Cleal towards Willie LaRue. Willie LaRue then passing towards. Oh, it's a knock-on. It's a knock-on. Damn. It was going to be a good play again from the South Africans, but of course the South Africans did win advantage early on from the penalty, from the scrum, so they obviously have gained a penalty. And with that, Flanstein now comes on for the Springboks in replace of who? Let's find out. In replace of Willie LaRue, so kind of a switch swap. But yeah, Kenny Dixon also says your stream is ahead of all the others. It seems it low 10 out of 10. Yeah, thanks so much. I mean, I am watching this by the way on Prime Video, so I'm able to give you guys like my instant reaction immediately. So yeah, obviously stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. But yeah, guys, for anyone who hasn't obviously already done it, guys, like this video, guys, right now. Like the live stream, guys, and guys, subscribe to the channel, guys. I want this channel to grow. So guys, subscribe right now, guys. Would really appreciate it, guys. As I will be doing another live stream, obviously, of course, for the Ireland All Blacks game and England Australia game. So stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned. But here we go, guys. South Africa obviously have a penalty right now, and they've actually decided to go for a penalty kick through Andre Pollard in the 64th minute. So can he kick this to make this a 9-point game? No, he scuffs it. Ooh, not the best kick, to be honest, from Andre Pollard. I mean, it was his first kick in the game, so I mean, you can't really say too much about it. But we are obviously in the 65th minutes. But the scoreline is still a 6-point gap, guys. So there's a lot to play for, guys. But a missed opportunity, at least from the Springboks there. But here we go. Here we go. Obviously, it's now a goal line dropout for the Scottish. So we'll have to see what happens from this play. But obviously, we're in the 65th minute, by the way, guys. So 15 minutes left, guys. 15 minutes left. Flanstein has the ball, but he goes for a high kick, a high ball in the air. Can they win it? Oh, they do win it. The Springboks do actually win the ball. Wow, good play from the Springboks there. Cobus right now goes for the box kick immediately, but they also call for the mark, Scotland. So good play by them, to be honest. But they go for the kick immediately. But obviously Flanstein is able to collect it, so he's going for the corner. Oh nope, not able to do much from it. And obviously Stu Dog does collect it. It's a kicking game, to say the least at the moment, guys. It's a kicking game. But here we go. Flanstein does collect it, and he goes for the high kick once again. Vincent Koch didn't actually come back. He was in an offside position. So yeah, again, Vincent Koch giving a silly penalty away, which is not good. But here we go. Scotland obviously have won a penalty on the 10-meter line, but they have kicked it all the way down towards the 22-meter line. So yeah, good territory win obviously for the Scottish here. So yeah, good territory win. Yeah, they won the kicking battle, to say the least. But here we go. We are in the 66th minute, by the way, guys, and it's now a line out for the Scottish on the 22-meter line on the right-hand side. So here we go. Woo! Good game so far. Good game so far, guys. But here we go. Ansham obviously throws in the ball for the Scottish, but the Springboks win it once again. Oh my gosh, the Springboks have stolen the ball once again on the lineouts. Yeah, the Scottish lineout has been terrible so far in this game so far, guys. It's been terrible, but here we go. Yeah, it hasn't been the best so far, guys, but here we go. Kobus right now going for the box kick to obviously release some pressure, which obviously is the best. Yeah, it's definitely yeah, you should do it anyway. But here we go. Pippi actually chasing the ball, actually chasing they do very well actually to gain some meters, but here we go. Ali Price that passes towards the left-hand side towards Scobin, I believe, or towards Gilchrist. I think it's Xander Ferguson, sorry, not Ferguson. But here we go. Oh, it's a penalty! It's a penalty towards the Springboks. Wow. Klitschko wins the ball within the breakdown. Well, we haven't seen that normally, guys, in this game so far. I think that's the first time the Springboks have actually won a penalty within the breakdown. So that's huge. That's a huge play for this game, guys. But yeah, Klitschko, he gets his hands in it, and no one's able to. His feet obviously are still. So yeah, good play from the Springboks there. And obviously, I do believe Khaleesi pointed towards the spot, so towards the post. Yeah, guys, the Scottish have cuffed up 3 to 4 lineouts, which is not obviously good for them for the second half. But I do believe now Pollard has now if Pollard will now kick, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Pollard will now kick for the Springboks. If he does kick this, by the way, guys, it's now a 9-point. It's the 9-point gap, which is obviously good for the Springboks. I mean, it's right in front of the post, so he should be able to convert this. Can he make it? Let's find out. Yes, he does. Wow, good. Yeah, good play from them. Here we go. So it's now a 9-point gap, guys. A 9-point gap. Jeez, that's it doesn't feel it should be a 9-point gap, but yeah, fair enough. Oh wow. But of course, we do have the likes of Kebble coming on for Xander Ferguson on this prop position as well. But here we go. We are in the 68th minute, guys. 68th minute, and it's now 24 points to 15 towards the Springboks. But here we go. Kobus right now passing towards Diego on the left hand side. They're setting up for a box kick right here. Here we go. Kobus right now going for the box kick. Here we go. High ball in the air. Can they collect it? Pimpi is chasing, but Finn Russell does very well to collect the ball for the Scottish there. Ali Price passes towards the left hand side towards Kebble, but Kebble, does he lose it? No, he does very well to obviously retain the ball. So here we go. Ali Price towards Ferguson. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's now a penalty towards the Safians. Wow, Malcolm Marks. Woo-hoo-hoo! Malcolm Marks. This is why he's the best impact player in rugby, guys. Best impact player in rugby. He's brilliant. He was so crucial, obviously, towards the South Africans last weekend. There you go. The South Africans have pointed towards the post, and who else? It's Flanstein with the Flanstein now pointing to the post. Oh, come on, Flanstein! Can you get another long kick within this game? Oh, that'd be great. But obviously, guys, we are now in the 70th minute, by the way, guys. So there's 10 minutes left in this game. But a huge play by Malcolm Marks, obviously winning the ball from the breakdown on the halfway meter line. So obviously, Flank's kick is now kicking the penalty on the halfway meter line on the middle of the field. So if they can get this, then yeah, I really can't see the Scottish coming back in this game, to be honest. But here we go. Obviously, Flanstein is going to be the one kicking the ball, and he has a boot on him. He has a big boot on him. So let's find out what happens. It's the distance of the kick is 48 meters out. 48 meters out. So let's see if we can get this or not. Let's find out. Ooh, big kick here. Big kick. Can he convert this? Wow! Flanstein! Brilliant kick. And now that extends South Africa's lead to 27 points to 15. Wow. Big kick by Flanstein there, proving once again why he's just, he's going to play, probably for the next 10 years most likely. But no, he's just a brilliant player. I mean, by the way, guys, I actually said that he should be, I mean, I'm not saying it should be, but him, Flanstein, Mornestein, Quade Cooper, they've all had great years. So it's been a comeback season really for the old guys, for the old guard, to say the least. But But anyway, obviously, it's now 27 points to 15 towards the Springboks. Horn as well as Hastings is on for Scotland as well. So, guys, just be aware of that. But, of course, Cobus right now going for the box kick for the Springboks. Here we go. Oh, very good catch by Chris Harris there. But he was actually taken out. He was taken out in touch. So, I believe it's now South Africa who actually win the ball. Wow. Yeah, guys, I mean, the Springboks have dominated the second half, guys. They've dominated the second half. So, yeah, you can't really say much about that. And, guys, if you didn't know already, this is what South Africa do. This is what the Springboks do, guys. They beat you in the second half. They always do it. They always do it. So, yeah, it's not surprising to say the least. But we do have a comment, obviously. Victor saying here to leave a like scrum last recommendation. Oh, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I really do appreciate it, guys. But, guys, if you guys can do me, here to leave a like button. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Really do appreciate that, Victor. Katie Dixon said, "Oh, Victor, you're the best." Yeah, of course he is. But yeah, guys, just thank you so much. Obviously, just for the comments. It's great to see you guys. Guys, if you guys can do it right now, like this live stream, guys. Would really appreciate that, guys. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe right now, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I want this channel to grow. That's the whole mission of this channel. But of course, I believe the Springboks they actually lost the ball right now in the 72nd minute. We are in the 72nd minute, by the way, guys. But here we go. Do they win the ball? Have the Springboks won the ball? No, they don't win the ball, unfortunately. But we are on the halfway meter line. Scotland now taking up the field through Hamish Watson. But here we go. Scotland now passes towards the left-hand side towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell decides to go for a kick, but it's actually deflected. It's now going forward towards Van der Merwe, but he's now taken down by the Saffron defense. So he's done very well in that situation so far. But here we go. Ali Price then passes it towards Kebbel, who is then taken down once again. But Malcolm Marks does release the ball to allow pressure towards to allow the Scottish to actually move up the field. But here we go. Dwayne Vermeulen actually tries to go in, but he actually misses it. Wow. Here we go. Andre Pollard is then taken down by the Scottish defense. Very good tackle by Kibble. This should be a penalty, by the way. Actually, they've won the ball. Wow, Scotland have done very well. They won the ball immediately. Ali Price passes towards the left-hand side towards Finn Russell. Finn Russell trying to go for the 50-22, but unfortunately the ball isn't able to go out. Oh, it has. Oh. Is it 50-20? Is it 50-22? No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's still a Springbok ball, but it's now a line-out on the Springbok 22-meter line on the right-hand side. But, yeah, Victor saying, why not sub? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, guys, subscribe right now, guys. Just sub right now to the channel. And, guys, like the live stream. Just like the live stream, guys. If you're a Springbok fan, then definitely like this live stream. If you're a Scottish fan, then you might as well. But, guys, like I said beforehand, guys, I will be doing live streams for the Ireland All Blacks game as well as England Australia after this as well. So definitely do that, guys. But yeah, here we go. Springboks have all the lineouts on the 22-meter line. Kobus right now passes it out towards I believe Klitschkov. No, towards Dwayne Vermeulen. Here we go. But they are now setting up for the box kick once again in the 74th minute. So here we go. Wow. Good play from the Springboks there. Kobus right now does very well with his box kick right there to release some pressure for the Springboks in the 74th minute. Now it's a lineup, I believe, just after the halfway meter line for the Scottish. So yeah, decent kick. Also, kind of relieve them from some pressure at the same time. But yeah. But here we go, guys. Wow. Yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go. Obviously, Dwayne Vermeulen is obviously now all for the Springboks as well, with Jasper Wasey now on as well. Springboks actually trying to win the lineouts, but Scotland actually still win it. Adam Hastings on the ball now, but it is taken down almost won by the Springboks. But here we go. Hamish Watson on the ball now, but the Springbok line defense, the defense speed, the line speed is just unbelievable. But here we go. Ali Price now on the ball. But he is taken down. Kibble now acting as the acting scrum half for say the least. Passing towards the right-hand side, but Adam Hastings is taken down. But Finn Russell then passing towards Stuart Hogg. Wow, they're not doing well. They're not doing well at the moment. But here we go, guys. Come on. Wow, this is very loose play, guys, at the moment. It's now a knuckle from the Scottish. Oh my gosh, what pressure from the Springboks there. They now have a scrum 5 meters out. Underneath the post as well, in the middle of the field. So, yeah, not the best play there from the Scottish. I believe it was Hamish Watson who actually knocked on the ball. So, yeah, very loose play to say the least. But yeah, just good play from the Springboks overall within the defense. But We do have it in comments saying, Victor saying, pick the puck. He's But come on, Scotland. Yeah, no, I mean, I want Scotland to actually make this game a bit closer if they can. But yeah, Katie Dixon says that with a tick. Yeah. Sohal says good. Yeah. Victor says cheers, mate. Scumlass says wiggle, wiggle. Exactly. Yeah. I guess Victor's. Yeah, good to see you guys enjoying the game so far. But of course, we are now in the 76th minute. By the way, guys, obviously Springboks obviously still lead 27 points to 15, and they now have a scrum 5 meters out, essentially underneath the post. So a very good moment here a very good chance here for the Springboks to get even more points on the board. But can they do anything from this? Let's find out. Come on, come on, come on, Bucky, come on, come on, Bucky. Here we go. Thomas does put in the ball for the Springboks. A very good scrum by them. The ref does give advantage. Yep, advantage towards the Springboks in the scrum. But here we go. Oh, it's not going to be a yellow. A little bit yellow? No. There you go. Well, it is another penalty now for the Springboks. So, yeah, I mean, it's right in front of the post. So they might as well just take the penalty. We are now in the 77th minute, by the way, guys. So 3 minutes left. So yeah, they've clearly won the game now. But guys, do me a massive favor. As obviously Andre Pollard will be kicking this kick, but let me know in the comments right now, guys. Who do you think is your man of the match, guys? Let me know your man of the match in the comments right there, guys, because I want to know. I want to know who you guys think. Personally, for me, I think I have to go with Mabimpi. I mean, he's just been outstanding. I mean, every opportunity he's got. I mean, Demi Delande, though, he's been actually. You know what, Demi Delande. Ooh. You know what? I give it to Damien Delande. I would say Damien Delande is probably my man of the match for this game. But, of course, guys, we are now in the 77 minutes, and the Springboks obviously are leading 27 points to 15. With a kick to come, there you go. Pollard does convert it, so it's now 30 points to 15, guys. 30 points to 15. That's just unbelievable. But here we go. Let me just update that for you guys now quickly. Here we go. And there we go. It's 30 points down to 15, guys. 30 points to 15. Unbelievable. But here we go. Scotland do kick it off once again towards Springboks, but they actually lose the ball. So Scotland actually gained the ball right here. So let's see if they can make anything from this. Here we go. Scotland now passing towards the left-hand side. Obviously, Ali Price now with the ball. Woo. Wow. Wow. Here we go. Scotland have a chance right here. Hey guys, I am back. Can you guys see me? Guys, sorry, there was a connection problem with my Wi-Fi for some reason. Guys, sorry about that. That normally does never happen. That's just that was very strange. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So yeah, wow. In the chat we do have Adrian saying you're a beautiful specimen. Victor agrees. Mpimpy, Mad Match, Mpimpy, Electric. Yeah, free. Yeah, God, we lost him. Yeah, but yeah, guys, I am back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, there we go. The game has finished, guys. Obviously, I do believe it was 30 points to 15 was the end result. Yeah, sorry about for what happened there. I don't know what happened with the live stream. I'm now using a personal hotspot. I'll have to sort that out, obviously, with the next game up and coming. But guys, I'll be around, obviously. Guys, obviously, the next game is Ireland versus All Blacks. So I will be right back in like 5 minutes. So stay tuned for that, guys. But guys, thank you so much, obviously, for staying tuned for this game. Springboks have won 30 points to 15, so a great game. For me, I have to go with Mpimpy. But yeah, guys, just thank you so much, obviously, for coming. But guys, my next live stream will be in 5 minutes' time for Ireland versus All Blacks. So stay tuned for that. And after that, I'll be doing England versus Australia as well. So, guys, just stay tuned because we got more rugby to show you guys on this channel. But yeah, guys, thank you so much, guys. And guys, like I said beforehand, like this live stream, guys. And guys, subscribe. Just subscribe. Subscribe already, guys. Guys, I'll see you guys in 5 minutes for the Ireland versus All Blacks game. Okay, 5 minutes, guys. I'll be right back for the Ireland versus All Blacks game. Here we go, guys, and see you guys soon.